Hello!
Hello and welcome to the League of Adventure. It's been a few months. I am Zeke Pinero. Will be the GM tonight. The League of Adventure is a pulp adventure RPG run in Fantasy Flight Games' Genesis system. With me are four of my favorite people to game with, many of whom have been at my table at home for the RPGs I run, one of which has not, probably because she is on every gaming show possible. So we'll go around, we'll introduce who's sitting at the table with us. We'll start with Amy.
Hey, I'm Amy. I'm Amy Vorpahl, and I'm really excited to be back. We played this a while ago, and I am bringing my returning character. Her name's Calliope Oglethorpe, but most people call her Kahlua, and she's not very fun to be around. But she's fit in. She's found her niche with this crowd, hasn't she?
Definitely.
And do I go more into it, or are we doing that later?
Let's go into it.
Let's go into it. Okay, so she's a hard-boiled detective. Her book title has changed. As Hudson told me, new writer didn't read the previous books. But her book is now called Down the Rabbit, Hold Me Gently. And it's all about how she got revenge on her ex-husband using the acting exploits of Albie Baxter. But in doing that, she realized she had a propensity for personal research and criminal activity, and most importantly, loopholes in the justice system. And so her main thing is she wants to be the chief of police, but her nemesis has that position right now, and she works really hard to poke holes in every case that he closes. And 1 out of 2 times she's actually right, and he missed a lot of information, but he doesn't give a fuck.
So just to set up, a lot of our characters are characters being pulp characters, pulp heroes. They in kind of this fiction that we are creating, they all have pulp novels written after them, a series of pulp novels, and that is how they kind of know each other. Kyle.
Yes.
What is your pulp novel, how you met Calliope?
Mine was...
Oh, should I have met someone here, though?
I mean,
Since
you
Albie Baxter...
already did yours, but
Okay,
I remember
great.
Kyle's. You met.
that's
that's
right.
how you knew Calliope through yours.
Yes, yeah. In fact, in this edition of the book, essentially it's always named The Scotsman, and then there's the title at the bottom. This is actually me and Calliope looking into, it was my hotel room that we had essentially gone back to, not in any, this was purely for research. But
Well, for one of us it was.
for whatever reason, but the place is ransacked, and the bottom just says, "And they took the mustache oil."
And tell us, your character has a mighty mustache. Who is he?
He does. He is the Scotsman. His name is Douglas McDougall. He is a mustachioed muscle man with a sharp eye and an iron stomach, the Nazi smasher and muffin master.
Excellent. And why is he the Muffin Master?
Because he travels the world doing adventure. He's a big burly man. He knows how to fire guns and take a bullet. But he's always looking to just get the perfect spice to perfect his muffin recipe.
Excellent.
His blueberry muffin recipe.
Excellent. So across from you is I don't recognize you. Who are you?
I am the deep and dark and terrifying pulp villain or pulp hero, the Fancy Man. Or am I? No! I'm actually Dr. Unexpected, Master of Magic. I'm back.
How unexpected.
No one expected that.
I did not expect that.
I like Fancy Man. I want him to come back.
Yeah, he was fancy.
I miss
Can
Fancy
he be
Man
my
already.
arch villain?
Ooh.
Fancy Man!
Fancy Man.
Oh my God.
Fancy Man PhD.
Our bad guys rhyme. I haven't said my bad guy yet.
Okay.
Awesome. So we just invented a new villain for the
You invented it. You knew what you were doing.
I did not know what I was doing.
You guys vamp. I'm going to rewrite this thing.
I rarely know what I'm doing. That's what makes it so unexpected. Hi, I'm Hudson Shock. I will be playing Dr. Unexpected, Master of Magic, Scourge of the Underworld. He is a
mild-mannered a man who comes from a long line of hard-boiled police. And crime fighters, but he just never really wanted to be part of that. He just practiced his card tricks and things like that. And then his family was murdered by the mob.
In Crime Alley.
People walk down there. It's called Crime Alley. They're like, oh, well, we could do a shortcut by Murder Boulevard. No. Crime Alley, we might just get mugged.
Hey. Death Valley exists in America, and we have built a tourist attraction that people voluntarily go to Death Valley. So if we'll do that, Crime Alley is just a short step away from that.
It's because parking is so bad here. We're just trying to weed out the murder is our goal.
So I then decided to take on the mantle of crime fighter, using the ability to do card tricks and make rabbits appear from hats, and to mysteriously vanish from one point to another, as to use those skills to fight crime.
Excellent. And what is the pulp novel that you met Dougie in?
My pulp novel that he that was Dr. Unexpected versus Tyrannosaurus Hex, where
that dastardly foe.
There was a crime spree of across the city, whichever city that happens to be, just the city. It's the same one the Tick would eventually be in. Of just guys who look like dinosaurs committing crimes, with apparently like they were led by somebody, Tyrannosaurus Hex, who just supposedly was a master of magic of an extinct race. It turns out it was all just a bunch of people in rubber costumes. Just totally bizarre.
And I was so excited about punching a lizard dude in the face, and when I found out it was a human, I was very disappointed. I wasn't even supposed to be there. My ship just blew up, and I had to make an evac. I was just coming down on my parachute, and I just kind of rolled.
And saved my butt.
This is out of
I was
nowhere.
surrounded by velociraptors and stegosauri.
But this is before anyone knew that they had feathers. They were still just scaly.
Yeah.
One guy
not
was way ahead. He was clever. He was ahead of his time, but everybody just thought he was a big chicken.
Right.
He was just
Right. Yes.
So, in our last game, we had another player by the name of Max Isaacson, who played Albie Baxter, the famed actor. But tonight, we have a new player, one we're very excited to stay with us, Revati.
Yeah.
Yay!
Would you tell us a bit about who you are and who you're playing?
Yeah, of course. Hey everyone, I'm playing Penny Hawthorne. She is basically Sabrina the Teenage Witch meets Nancy Drew. So she's the teen sleuth archetype, and she fancies herself a little bit of a private investigator. In fact, that's why she's here. She's here to find Miss Calliope Oglethorpe and, take on an apprenticeship. She's been looking far and wide.
Oh, you're gonna make? She's gonna be your apprentice?
I mean, that's right. What's Penny good at? Penny is, dabbled a little bit with, the occult and alchemy. In fact, I think the name of my novel is Penny Hawthorne and the Mystery of the Blood Rituals, subtitle, An Unexpected Adventure in the Occult.
Nice.
Turns out it was just strawberry jam, and it was not, blood rituals, as all Nancy Drew novels end up being. It's like, oh, you had these great stakes, and then you just took them away from me.
You gave up, Nancy.
Why? But yeah, that's Penny Hawthorne. Within that, you learn a little bit about her backstory, about how she is here to prove herself as a private investigator because she's hunting down her brother's killer. She's pretty sure a mysterious stage magician killed him in their big act.
Wasn't me.
I mean,
I was nowhere near.
It was a disappearing act, so she suspects everyone. She's a little bit of a know-it-all, and yeah.
Excellent.
That's Penny.
Excellent. So, that's it for our players. So before we jump into our game, I just want to first thank you all for tuning in. Without you amazing players, we're just playing this round table, which we'll be doing anyway, so really just turn it off, who cares?
We would still be.
No, don't turn it off. We care. We especially care about Nightsteed, who is very awesome.
Yes, we
and
care about
sends a reroll
Ooh, already.
to Penny.
Hey!
Yeah!
And thank you for your 17 resubs. What a badass.
17 months of saving throw. What are you doing?
Being awesome. Being awesome. And you could be awesome too, like Night Steve, and also make our players very happy by contributing to the saving throw channel, which is what keeps the lights on. It what keeps us here. I am a robot and will shut down without your donations. And then they'll put me up, and that's from Disneyland, and then I'll get auctioned off to some billionaire, and it'll be very weird.
What if that was like your 15 minutes of fame? Is that you were part of the That's from Disneyland show? Like
you were part of the wrap-up
as a
exhibit?
person, like you were, yeah.
That's
Like,
where
Zeke
you
would die
breathe.
happy.
yeah. That's from Disneyland.
Yeah.
That guy.
That. You're no longer a man, you're a that.
Yeah.
Put your Lincoln beard back on and sing the Tiki Room
Ooh, I
song.
could see that.
Yeah?
I could see that.
I really
The
want to
no mustache beard.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list now, though. You seen the Tiki Room song with a Abraham Lincoln beard?
Done.
Yeah, well,
It'll happen. Eventually I'll
That's
play
way too
Abraham
easy for
Lincoln
a bucket
again.
list. You got a challenge.
Without the digression. Coming back. So you can also be a part of the game by watching and contributing. You can do awesome things like give rerolls to our players. There are rewards. There are tiered rewards tonight, some of which include some of my favorite things, which is if we make enough money, the game will suddenly involve some creepy crawly critters that I get to throw at our players.
Come on. What?
There's also like my favorite thing, which wound up drastically affecting the finale of our game last time, which was the triumph or despair.
Oh yes, that was
That was terrifying.
pretty devastating.
Yeah, that was like the big pinnacle
Because you
roll.
got it,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you were not going to roll it until that moment.
Yes.
Dougie was ready
so
to die.
The game.
Zeke doesn't fuck around with those friends. Person who's been at his table.
This game is run on Genesis, which is based on Fantasy Flight Games' narrative dice system. If you're not familiar at home, the dice have successes and failures. They also have things that affect the narrative, such as threats and advantages, and then also triumph and despairs. And so if you roll a triumph, something really awesome happens, and if a despair happens, something really terrible happens. You can actually create one of those in the roll. You can also give the players a plot point. All of our players start with one plot point.
Just
Human
one.
skulls.
These-
Human skulls.
These plot points can upgrade a roll, so they can use them to materialize a object or prop that they may need. So, for example, like if they're in need of repair of something, Dougie could be like, "I remembered my toolkit," and then plops down one of
Do you
those
have a
plot points,
toolkit?
and he's got a toolkit.
Well, this says I have a lot of things.
Oh yes.
So yeah, I think that is it. So
No, I
please,
mean,
I like having you guys contribute and subscribe and everything, and affect the game is like one of my favorite things about running things on Saving Throw and playing on Saving Throw. And then also, I just want to, before we get started, thank Saving Throw, Dom and Jordan for asking us all to come back.
Thank
For
you,
asking
Dom
me
and
to come
Jordan,
back.
and Saving Throw,
Oh god, I love playing here.
and Night
That's great.
Seed.
The men behind the curtain.
Yes.
Pay lots of attention to them.
All right.
Shower them with attention.
Are we ready?
Pay yes attention.
Yeah.
Yes.
Penny
As
Hawthorne is
David
always
Crennan says,
ready.
are we ready to part the veil of reality? And we are. We passed the veil. We are in sandstorm. Sand is blurring our vision. It clears off, and we are in the teeming streets of 1936 Cairo. Sweltering heat. You guys are making your way down a busy market street. You guys have just completed, the three of you, your your latest adventure together. You wound up shutting down an antiquities smuggling ring, and are now find yourselves with some downtime.
This is post Nazis.
This is no.
36?
No, I'm
36.
saying, didn't we kill some Nazis?
Oh, so that was
In
an
this-
adventure
in-
before. This is another adventure that you guys went on between the two.
We've been busy in between.
You've been busy in between.
Great. So we haven't killed the Nazis
You have
yet.
not killed the Nazis yet.
Got it.
Nazis are still around.
Cool.
Yes.
We've not killed all Nazis.
Yes.
But
I'm
Zeke...
trying.
We killed some Nazis a while ago.
We're only 3 episodes. There's only so much we can do.
I've already smashed a lot of Nazis.
Open like a hell portal.
We did. We did. But we're now in this game.
Okay, but wait, I'm
Yes.
for real though. That hasn't happened yet. Our last game,
No, your last game has happened.
it has happened.
Your last game has happened.
Got it. Okay.
This is the sequel to that game. This is not the
Got it.
Temple of Doom where we are randomly a prequel for no apparent reason.
Great.
Making callbacks to the movie that's going to happen.
Cool.
Why? I don't know.
Return trap is a lot of fun.
Focusing, Zeke. Focusing. Back in Cairo. Back in Cairo. Busy streets. Market. Busy. The white clay buildings. Scorching heat. And you are on your way to, Dougie, you want to see a merchant by the name of Sedek. Sedek is known for his rare spices, and there is a particular spice that you would love for a muffin recipe.
Oh, just get that extra little spice on there. You get the sweetness from the blueberries, and then just a little bite from the dough. Yeah, no.
Excellent. Yes. So as you guys are making your way there, Penny, you've come to Cairo.
Yeah.
Because you tracked down your idol, your hero.
Yeah, my idol, my hero, the one person in this world I want to work for, this only person that I feel like I can truly learn anything from right now. So they're walking through like a bazaar, right? So, okay, here we go. So Penny is examining this rather like dingy looking stand. She's looking at stuff like bats' wings, and she's just kind of like holding them up. And she sees this group pass, and she sees you, the person that she has been stalking, looking for this whole time. And she goes, Miss Oglethorpe, but you are like far gone. So she climbs up onto the stand and across the bazaar yells, Miss Oglethorpe, wait up!
Oh my. Just as I thought. We're never safe. Didn't I say that?
She's like, thank you so much. I'm gonna buy these bat wings. Here you go. She drops a bunch of money down. I don't know. Keep the change. She runs up to you and it's Miss Oglethorpe. Wait up. Are you waiting?
No, we're running.
It's
time to go. It's time to go now.
I'm still pulling a few bits of buckshot out. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, so wait, we're running?
Yes,
we're
running.
It's an adorable Nazi!
You never know. You're never gonna be too quick.
wait,
And I throw money at the stand to get your spices.
Okay, so Penny, I would actually say Penny looks very similar to me right now. We're gonna make her a person of color because why not? She is a PhD student. She's getting her PhD in forensics. Can you get a PhD in that? I'm a film student. Can you tell?
Dr. Crime.
But she's a PhD student, and she's very well put together. She's always like, I'm going to show up, and like every day is an interview, and you need to take life by the balls, and like just be ready for anything that comes your way. I got most prepared in 4th grade, so that's her. So very well put together. She's got. She's got her hair back, she's got a little cardigan, so that's what she is. But she's full on sprinting right now.
Cardigan
And
wearing
the little
in the
Mary
middle of the
Jane.
desert. Very
Yes,
suspicious.
it's time to go. So we're I actually am hoofing it.
So she starts running, and I see her start running. So immediately, like I quicken like the plucking of the buckshot as I like turn to see like what I need to like be putting myself between, and I just see this small like.
Yeah, I'm not very petite in frame. That is fair.
Ronnie Vale, not in his Dr. Unexpected thing. He's got his little bow tie and his little sweater vest thing, and just it's like, what do we do? We
Are you following me?
Yes, I'm running after you.
Quick, let's hide behind one of these stands.
Roll your perception or vigilance. We'll do vigilance.
First roll of the night, folks.
Roly poly.
Whoa, which is just a 2. All right. I was gonna up my vigilance, but then I decided to save those experience points for something later. So, am I rolling against anything, or I'm just rolling straight?
Roll. I'm gonna say 2 purple, and then we're also gonna, because it's a busy street, a lot going on. I'm gonna give you a setback die.
Ah.
Unlikely
Glass.
to succeed, but let's see what happens.
Oh,
Hey, it's a success with 1 threat.
A success with 1 threat.
Nice.
So the sudden exertion of energy after breaking up this antiquity spy ring and trying to get through the people causes you 1 point of strain.
Sorry.
But you see that the person running after you is Penny, who you have had an adventure with.
Oh, that's right. Wait, it says like
What is your real name? Penny's professional. She would not use your...
it's full on Hieronymus Vale, but a lot of people just know me as Ronnie.
Mr. Vale is what I'm going to call
Ronnie?
you. No, Mr.
Okay.
Vale.
I don't know if you'd actually know me by my real name.
Doesn't matter, Mr.
All right,
Vale.
cool. All right.
I found out.
So it's like,
Quick, let's hide behind one of these stands before they can get to us.
Wait, this is what we're running away from.
I know her. I know her. What's
Yes, of course you
Pyro?
do. My ex-husband surely put you on my tail to torture me the way I've been torturing him for all these years.
She's actually quite talented and a charming investigator.
Are you sure? She only called my name. She sure didn't call yours, did she?
She did. I'm not.
Apparently-
Mostly she sees me. I had like goggles and a cape and everything.
Ah, yes.
Penny, over here, Penny,
Is that
Penny.
Mr. Vale?
Yes,
What?
over here.
What brings you to Cairo? Oh my gosh, are you with Mrs. Oglethorpe? Can you? I'm gonna.
He's
like,
not
come right
married,
up to
not
you.
married, my dear.
I'm gonna
I mean, I wouldn't say
come right up to you.
I'm with Miss Oglethorpe. I mean, that would
Are
be
you?
like.
No,
I mean,
yes, he's not.
sure,
He's not
no.
with me, but he.
I do know you have
around
an
me.
ex-husband,
We are working
so I
alongside.
understand that if you're allowed to do what you want to do with your life.
Well,
but-
I quite know this.
yes.
I'm like super blushing. Like no.
Anyway, hello. Hi, I'm Penny. I'm Penny Ogle.
I like
Oglethorpe.
kneel down like.
My God.
Hello, I'm Dougie.
Okay, I take her and aggressively back her up against the stand. I say, "What are you, the Candyman? Are you?"
Wait, there's
I
candy.
Think, I think
So
I have a piece
the
of taffy
Candyman
in my.
is Calliope's biggest fear, a
My
serial
biggest
killer
fear.
who she does not know the identity of.
But
So-
who continues to mail me magazine cutouts and weird threats and details about my life.
Any pieces of candy?
Yeah, and
Okay.
along with candy.
hard candy.
Just
Could be a grandma.
Yes, it could be anybody. So, are you the Candyman?
I have taffy if you want some, and I'm just like it's
She's
in
not the
my
Candyman.
pocket. If you just,
What does she have in your
enough
pocket?
I have enough taffy from everyone.
No, the Candyman only deals in hard candy. That's
Oh,
so unlike
no, I'm
her
so
or his
sorry.
style.
Do you need me to be the Candyman? I can be anything you need me to be.
No, do not
Okay.
ever be the Candyman.
Well, I'm so glad I found you.
I am-
I've been searching for so long. I found all your cards and I just start dumping your business cards that I've collected over the years.
Wait, those were supposed to go to many people.
I thought there would be a clue hidden on each of them, and I just really wanted to be thorough. I'm always thorough. You should know this about me.
Excuse
and
me.
Here's my resume, and I would like to be taken on as an apprentice if you will have me.
Penny, I don't mean to interrupt, but is that
Yeah.
taffy still on the table?
Yes, of course. Here, you can have her piece. I don't think she's very interested.
Penny,
in it.
As you chew the taffy,
Okay.
it has a nice cinnamon flavor, and it reminds you of one of the muffins that one of your favorite flavors of muffins, and it makes you think, oh, I forgot. I need to get my spice.
I unceremoniously and I'm examining it for a second. And then I continue downwards. I'm like, well, I'll be down at the spices. You guys, I guess, work this out. It's only a few stalls down. I'll be right back.
We'll keep an eye out for you. Look, Penny, I am not the most easy.
Are we already on first name basis?
Well, you may call me Miss Oglethorpe.
Yes, it's Oglethorpe.
But why is it that you want to be my apprentice? Surely you've heard the rumors that I am difficult and angry and quick-tempered and obviously just a real heinous bitch.
Well, it's
This is making
because.
it very awkward. I followed Doug.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Isn't that it? It is
I thought
right.
he was right here. How unexpected.
So, as you guys make it to Sedek's shop, you walking out behind a curtain is a tall man in kind of black robes and red with it's red and black robes. So he's got kind of a red belt cinched around his turban with a mask pulled over it is red. Everything else is black. He kind of shoves past you as if in a hurry, and you guys enter, and the place looks empty.
Excuse you.
Except for, he just kind of like, rude. And you see in front of you, the place looks empty, except for, there's the curtain that goes to the back room, and you can see through through the curtain, like the silhouette of a man tied to a chair, and other men around him, one raising what looks like a scythe, about to stab him.
How far is that distance?
Medium range.
Okay. So I can get to it with a maneuver?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I'm going to burst into the room brandishing my machete.
Great.
Oh my god.
I instantly duck to the side and do
Instantly.
a quick change into Dr. Unexpected.
That will be your that'll be a maneuver. You should be able to do that in a maneuver. You're being
Even if it took me more time, there's just no way Ronnie Vale does any
Yes.
fights crime. He's got to get he's got to get what was the phrase in Pulp Fiction? When they show up at the door, it's like we've got to get our game face on or something like that.
Yes.
Whatever that
Chat,
line was.
What was the line? What was the line, chat?
Chat,
cool.
Chat will tell us.
You do it.
All right. Can I get a vigilance roll from the both of you?
Yes.
So no, I'm just not quite clear.
No, okay, so I realized that, and I would like I have heard your reputation that you are
To advantage.
a heinous, but I don't really believe in that. But also, a challenge has never stopped me, and quite frankly, Miss Oglethorpe, I'm tired of just solving mysteries of like boys who fell down wells and just like oh no, where did the neighbor's cat go? I mean, it's obviously in the fudging tree, and yes, I want to do something real for once, and I believe that I can like really learn from you.
You remind me of myself.
She's gonna
And that
cry.
scene ends. That has to be where the scene ends.
I love it. What'd you get?
No successes.
No successes.
I know
So you
advantages.
got
Two advantages, no successes.
2 advantages, no successes.
I got
Alright.
2 advantage, but I figure that doesn't matter on initiative. So
They not really.
all right.
So okay, the thugs are gonna go first, and
Thugs or thuggies?
Thuggettes.
we will
Find out. All right.
And then you got 2 advantages, and then you got nothing.
I got 2 advantages.
2 advantages, and you got 2 advantages. All right, so you're in there first. So we'll just give that slot to Dougie, and then can I get Penelope? Or Penny,
Yeah.
and Calliope.
That is my full name.
I
Penelope.
just coupled your
Well,
name.
Penelope is actually Penny's full
Yeah,
name.
you're
so.
right.
Yeah.
Can I get Calliope and Penny to roll vigilance checks as well?
Question. Because of my uncanny senses, I get 2 blue die to vigilance checks.
Wow.
I think so.
Dang, that's pretty
Nice.
freaking cool. Yeah,
I
but-
love it.
I have a nice thing for perception, but no.
Ooh.
One success, one advantage.
Okay.
1 success, 4 advantage.
1 success.
Oh wait, was it versus anything? Because I definitely
No,
didn't
no,
roll
no.
anything versus.
No.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
great.
me neither. Whoops.
Great.
So the thugs are still gonna go first, followed
I
by
guess.
followed by Calliope,
Yes.
followed by
1 success, 4 advantage.
Penny,
Yay.
followed by Dougie,
Yes.
And as always, Dr.
and then
Unexpected
Dr.
goes last.
Unexpected.
He's got to set up the smoke machine.
That's-
That every single time, but it's always allows him to like just take a look at like how the whole combat has gone, and then
Yeah.
do the one thing that does no one expect.
All right. So, first, Dougie ran into the room.
Yep.
So the thugs are going to turn. Well, the thugs see mid-raise. You see Sedek has been like beaten up, strapped to a chair. The thug guard sees you and then comes
Takes
at
a
you
swipe
with
at
with his scythe.
Well, I was gonna be putting myself between it anyway, so.
All right.
Yes. Meat shield. Meat shield. Meat shield. Meat shield.
I got one job, and I'm doing it. I feel so fulfilled.
This is V different than Iron Cube.
It's a wash.
Oh.
So all my current things. I'm back to normal.
Is this a wash? No, it's a wash with an advantage. Okay, so the thug with the and they're all wearing like when you see in like Raiders of the Lost Ark when Indy is disguised as one of the diggers that is at the site. He's got the turban on with the thing covering his face. They all look like that.
So hard to discern.
All
identity.
hard to discern. They come at you. The guy turns around. He comes at you with a scythe. He swings at you, but you sidestep it. But you sidestep it in such a way that like it's going to leave you open to the next guy that comes at you. So they will have a boost die to get you.
It's understandable.
Yes. All right. Next, Calliope, you hear a ruckus as you and Penny have wrapped up your discussion, coming from the spice shop, which is just about 10 feet away.
Yes, well, I spent my turn thinking about my past. As a young girl who also was very frustrated with the amount of work I was given, probably just because I was a woman, and how hard I had to work, and how much more easier it would be if someone had just taken me under their wing. What's that?
Heck!
Yeah, follow me. Get that pencil out of your hand. No time. Yes, no time for pencils. In both of our hands or pencils. Ow, my eye. And I run towards the sound.
I'm following. My
It's
pen,
too
that
bad it's
pencil's
not a
gone.
pen,
I'm never using
because
a
they have
pencil
swords.
anymore.
I spend a little bit of time kind of being like a little awkward with like, well, before we run, like, should I put my arm around her or should I guide her? And then it's just like very awkward
Just
and weird.
carry
I
her.
freak out. And I run. Yeah, yes, you can run.
Yes, I can run. I can run very well, actually.
Okay, perfect.
Small.
So we head there.
Okay, cool. So that is your maneuver to get there. We'll say that is because you were coming up afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's both of your maneuver to get there. You both have an action. Calliope, what is your action?
So I don't know, and I see someone had just taken a swipe. My friend or not
Yes.
quite. I did see that. Okay. I guess I'd like to, maybe some streetwise to figure out like if I recognized what was going on, or if I recognize these men at all, or
Okay,
recognize
cool.
anything really.
Sounds good. Let's roll it.
While I've been here. Okay, so that's a cunning, dude. That is some 3 yellows, y'all, baby.
And then your difficulty, you're not familiar with Cairo, so we're going to give you a setback die.
Okay.
Actually, no. Like I set up in the adventure that you guys were here and you just busted up a ring. I'm going to give you a boost die instead because
Zeke.
Zeke.
But-
Nice, Gene.
but it is going
For
to be
now.
it is
For
going to be a hard skill check, so it'll be 3 purple
Okay.
and yeah.
Guys, I think I'm on a good track. We got 3 purple, 3 yellow, and a blue. And mommy is looking nice, except, let's see, so these mothers get canceled out. So that's 4 successes, but 1 threat.
4 successes but 1 threat.
Strong.
Okay. The stress of the situation causes you 1 point of strain. As you see all this and you're like, wait, do I recognize these people?
Okay.
Just the mental strain of running through everything.
As a 1930s woman, you're just not used to violence.
All right.
As she like just probably
As
got
she-
finished beating like, information out of some other guy.
Cool. Yeah, exactly.
The vapors, all right?
Yeah. Oh, blood!
She clenched her plurals and then used them to
Yes.
strangle somebody.
They you know that they look unfamiliar to you. They are not in any sort of gang or group of ne'er-do-wells that are familiar to Cairo.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're not your average street gang.
They look like they might be out of towners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like us. So I actually just pull my pistol, and that's all I do.
We'll have to do that for the next round because
it.
unless you want to spend 2 strain for another maneuver.
Oh, I see. So I just assess the situation.
Okay, cool.
That is what I do.
What is your action?
I would like. So what is the architecture of this building that they're currently in?
Yes.
Is it a tent? Is it a is this a hut?
It's a clay building.
Okay, so
you know,
it's actually
so
clay.
yeah, and you know, you're kind of in the spice shop. There's a couple of racks with different spices and
Okay.
everything, and then there's a counter, and then off to the side and then to the back is where everyone is. It's kind of a back room.
Okay.
And that is usually separated by a tarp or kind of a veil, and that's been moved aside where Dougie is getting slashed
Slashed at?
Yes, and
Okay.
he's ooh, 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 which is very agile for a brick of a man, a brick fence wall of a man.
So I would like to spend this turn putting myself in an advantageous position, basically scoping out the land to see if there's any way to pull that tarp down and use it as kind of just cover the person attacking him.
Oh,
Yeah.
good idea. Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, that will be your. You can. In the way the rule system is, you can have either 2 maneuvers or 1 maneuver and an action. And so then you'll be doing those 2 maneuvers. You'll be
Yes.
assessing the situation. I'm going to give you a boost die on your next action.
Great.
To do.
Yay.
To do that.
Great.
Dr. Unexpected, you have put on your unexpected clothes. That's what we're gonna call it.
I'm now in the fancy vest and the cape and the goggles, and I'm going to just, in a big giant puff of smoke, I'm just right there. And it's criminals everywhere make the same mistake. They always forget to plan for the unexpected. And I just step in and let's take a shot at a couple of them.
Okay.
Well, how many are there?
There are 4.
There are 4. I think we can take them. I got a talent that could work for this, but let's just.
They're good guys or bad guys.
Wait, was I last or was he last? I was last, right?
No, I'm last.
Oh wait. Oh, you're right, Dougie. I apologize. I am a terrible GM.
I stepped up, but never mind.
You weren't expecting
That's
that, were you?
You do that while I do the very simple thing of saying and doing only 2 things. Well, we're gonna cut this out now, and then I with a single swipe, the machete comes out of my side holder and down. I'm just gonna try and cut the arms off of the guy with the essentially
dang.
scimitar.
Okay,
It
cool.
just lunged at me,
God.
just right down.
Excellent. Roll your melee. It's going to be against 2 purple. I'm also going to give you a setback die because it's a very aimed attack
Okay.
at a moving appendage.
Would that be technically athletics?
That would be your melee.
Tied to a
Okay.
chair.
Well, it says remove
Good
2
God.
setback die from each athletics check, so this would not be.
This would not be
Egg on our face. That is a lot of yellow dice.
God, I love it. I love it so much.
So that is 3 success, which means that I've crit, and it's a vicious
Well,
1.
is it 3 advantage?
Oh no, you're right. Oh yes, it is 3 advantage. Yes, that's what I mean. It's,
Okay, cool.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It cancels out. 2 advantage. 2 advantage, 1 success.
2 advantage and
1 success.
1 success.
So no crit, but it is vicious 1, but I'm not
All right.
entirely sure what that means.
And what is your?
It's damage 3, and my brawn is 4.
Damage 3 and your brawn is 4. Okay, cool. So
Plus the 1 is 8 points of damage, maybe? Is that how it works?
I'm not entirely sure how vicious works in the game.
going to. I've got a nice little handy chart somewhere.
Cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet, yes, which would be helpful. If,
I think vicious, if
I
you
knew
get
what
a
it was.
crit, increases the value of the crit. Like if
Oh,
each
by
one adds 10%
10.
or something
Okay,
like that.
yes, I think that does actually sound quite familiar.
Yes.
So,
Because
okay.
straight damage, I think it's probably your brawn plus the damage plus your success.
Which would be 1.
Okay.
So that is 3 and 4 is 7 plus 1 is 8.
If I'm right. Which
Yeah.
I don't
If you were
guarantee.
right.
I'm checking here. Do you
Got it right
remember?
here.
Yeah.
Critical hits add 10 rating to the result. So if had you critted, it would have added another 10.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So your brawl is what? Or your brawn?
Is 4.
Your
so
brawn is 4.
3 plus 4, and then my
7.
1 success
8
is
damage.
8.
Great. Sorry.
Heck yes.
Awesome. All right. You come down. You hack at his hand. It doesn't cut all the way through.
Yeah.
So it's still like.
Hanging on by
Okay, we're gonna knock this out
Like,
right
let's
now.
see how much you can do.
But yeah, actually describe to me like how does it look? Because you chunk it into to his arm. How does it look? Describe it.
Yeah, it's so like as
How
I pull out,
R-rated is this,
I swing down,
movie?
and it just with like a loud thump. It just sets into the arm, and like parts of just start like spray up. Can I have
It's arterial spray.
I have
Oh,
2
my good
advantages,
friend.
right? Can I
Yes.
like spray? Like, does the blood go into the face of one of the other guys?
Excellent.
Okay, yeah.
Excellent.
Giving him a setback or
It'll
something
give
like
him
that.
a setback on the next time the thugs go. It will be a setback die for them.
Gross.
Excellent.
Okay, there we go.
Dr. Unexpected.
Gross.
Now it's your turn.
everything I just said. Only now, now I'm actually going to go ahead and decide to use my talent, Fear the Shadows. I can make a hard deception check to scare off a single minion group or a rival.
Okay,
They
great.
sort of count as a minion group.
They do
so
count
like,
as a minion group.
So they just got the machete in the arm. One guy got sprayed in the eyes with the blood, and now there's like a puff of smoke, and a guy's just all in black with the weird, creepy goggles there, and he's just saying something in a language they may or may not understand, but he sounds pretty serious about it, and it's like, let's hope this works. All right. Deception. I've got. Deception is based off cunning, so that is 3 yellow and a green. I need another yellow, if I may borrow one from over here. And hard deception check, so that's 3 purple. Boom. And that's a failure. Oh, that
man.
hurts. Ow. That's 1 failure, but 2 advantage.
1 failure, but 2 advantage. How do you want to spend that advantage?
They're at least creeped out enough. All their tension's on me. I'm opening them up for whatever
Okay.
or for whatever Dougie decides, whatever horrible things Dougie decides to do to him, or for getting covered by her. So somebody else gets a boost. die
Okay,
or
so
something.
you want to pass on a boost die to them. I will totally allow that. They are distracted. They're going to another because you just came in. No, we're gonna go after Dougie again. Because you're there and you're there with a machete and you just macheted one of the guy's arms. So
Yes,
another
and
guy.
I actually still had a maneuver, which I could have, which I'll have used to put myself between the essentially any allies behind me and them. To essentially, like if they attack anyone but me, they have or they take a setback die.
Cool.
In accordance to my strain, so I'll take 1 point of strain to do that.
Well, you hadn't used your maneuver yet. Oh, but that's what.
Yeah, it says X strain.
Okay.
It says suffer X strain, and I get to upgrade the difficulty by X to all combat checks to essentially.
But that hasn't happened yet. So you
That
have to spend
hasn't
your strain
happened yet.
until
Yeah,
they
yeah.
attack somebody else, and
Yeah,
you have to do
I
it.
see. Okay, cool.
But if that happens, I would allow it. But they're going after you because you just macheted somebody's hand. Something popped in that wasn't very scary. You are the threat.
That's just not scary enough. All right.
It was unexpected. He's not Mr. Scary. He's Dr. Unexpected.
That's slightly disturbing. Ah.
It wasn't an ah, it was an O.
Though me trying to essentially delimb people is not necessarily that unexpected.
I didn't
they
spend
also-
8 years in scary medical school. Just unexpected medical school.
Yeah.
They have a boost die, and they also have a setback die based on the arterial spray that you have caused. But they had a boost die because of the advantage on the last.
Yeah, because I was kind of swinging widely.
Yes.
Ooh.
What happens?
Oh, that looks like
There's
a
a success. It is a success, but that cancels out, and that cancels out. So wait, No, it's nothing. There's no success because that's I
Yeah.
have one success that cancels that out.
Yep.
That cancels this die out completely, and then this cancels that. It's a wash.
Hell yeah.
It is a wash. So the other guy goes in.
They still get an advantage though, right? They were still up an advantage.
No, they
Not at all?
No, it was all
Oh, wow.
it was all a wash.
Dang. Okay.
It's so close as they come in. It's just they took off like 2 hairs off of your mustache with the swing of their sword.
Which honestly, I would be quite upset about.
Go ahead.
I understand that.
So yeah,
I've been oiling it all morning.
it
the
looks lovely.
It
the
looks a little less lovely now.
the thug
There's like
comes
some
in.
frayed hairs on the end.
The thug comes in, brandishing what looks like a bayonet. And what he does is he steps in to slash at you, and he winds up slipping on the arterial, the blood from the arterial splay, the
Wow.
plasma.
Watch your step.
Such a
I love it.
gruesome.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Not as bad as when the Nazi with the jetpack plunged into the
No.
corpse and exploded.
Oh,
Season
I'm sorry. Wait.
one.
The corpse? You mean my mentor and best friend, Herc Branson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Berg the corpse breaks.
But that was last
He was
adventure.
here.
Last adventure.
Saved by Goliath.
Saved by Calliope. So that's available on YouTube. You can check that out after this show. All right. So the thugs got Calliope. It is now your turn.
Okay. So I don't know what weapons do, but I imagine I have a pistol.
Yes.
I can just have one.
You did have a pistol last time. You were part of the game. I have.
I'll look that up in a bit if you tell me where to look for it. But what I actually want to do is go and untie the victim. I would like to untie the victim. I'd like to sneak on in there and get him free because I think he can do more damage than I can.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna move in there and untie the victim.
Ascetic.
Okay. You're gonna untie Sick. Thank you.
Right, he is tied up, right?
Yes.
As they're trying to kill him. Okay,
Yes.
great.
So you're going to be doing that. I'm gonna say roll a hard coordination check.
Hard what?
A hard coordination check.
Oh, coordination. Got it. Okay, cool. So that's agility. Great. So that is 2 greens and 3 purples.
Yes.
Awesome.
This is to quickly untie him.
Perfect. That, my friends, is a failure with a threat.
Oh,
Wow, we
dear.
are not winners.
So
Oh wait, I rolled a setback
what-
die, not a
yeah,
purple.
yeah,
Yeah,
roll
roll
another purple.
Oh man. Okay, well let's just see what happens. Oh, okay. Basically the same.
So multiple threats, the same thing. Okay, cool. You get in there, and there's just the immediately the thugs turn on you, and they like start like
Oh no.
keep you like away.
Ay. Okay.
And take 1 straight.
Okay.
Hey!
Can I have done my? Oh, that's right. I spoke up way too late.
You did, but also he never.
They never
he's-
attacked.
Yeah, it's not. He's not
okay,
attacked.
sorry.
so-
Okay, good.
So, I'd like
Yeah.
to
I didn't
continuing
let you
off what we were
chill.
doing last time. I'd like to let me know if I can do this. Can I make my action the pulling down of the drapery and basically trying to like net the guy, and then making my maneuver running towards that spice rack?
Yes. Skullduggery.
Skulldugger for what?
Uh,
Okay, yes, but I. Whoa. That was not what I thought skullduggery meant.
Skullduggery is kind of like trickery. It's
okay.
it's
Yeah,
so
legit.
what I'm open to your suggestion as to what skill you think that you
I
would
think
want to use.
athletics, because it's the maneuver of just pulling, and that's all I got. That's my argument.
I'll allow it.
Yes!
Rules lawyer.
Maybe
it's
I
gonna
should have
be-
stick to the skullduggery.
It's gonna be 2 purple.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a setback die.
Okay.
Because they're all kind of moving around and everything to make sure that they make sure that you're able to get them.
And then, but I do get the boost die from last time we said that.
Yes, you do.
Yay.
Yeah, is it the one that I gave her from my
Yes.
2 advantage? Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mr. Vale.
Dr. Unexpected.
Dr. Unexpected. Okay, so that cancels out that. So that is a 2 advantages with a butthole and a
The butthole is a threat.
threat. Okay, and a failure.
Always has been. Always.
That's how that goes. That's because these cancel each other out. Correct.
Yes, and you get a boost die for your next roll because that was fun. All right, let's see.
Yeah. Those cancel each other out.
Yes. That cancels that out. That is a failure. And you're left with 1 advantage.
1 advantage. Great.
So you can. How do you want to spend it? You can pass a boost die onto somebody else.
Okay.
You can open up to another suggestion.
Okay, I would like to spend that advantage with. I mean, I guess my thing is that whatever the outcome of this is, it's not me getting caught in my own net.
Absolutely.
Okay, right.
But you should get something else.
Yes. Fuck me up
as
some other way. Just don't give me.
Yeah. There's no,
Yeah.
You know.
So I will say, and like basically you throwing that over them, it didn't have the effect that you wanted, but it distracted them enough that the next you could choose one of your teammates to get a boost die on their next move because they are the enemy is distracted by
Who's
it.
closest to them right now?
Right now, Dougie is. But
Dougie.
The next person to go is Dr. Unexpected. Actually, no, the next person to go is Dougie.
Dougie.
Boost to you, buddy.
All right.
I tried.
Okay, so
It's me trying.
you get a boost.
Okay. So now is the one in front of me like covered in this net at this point, or is this still the one?
It like kind of fell on his shoulder, and so he's like his.
So it's just his head. That's in the net?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I pull it out and then I just try and chop sideways through the netting.
Excellent.
Dougie is such a nice guy who just does the most horrible things
I
to people
love
in a
it.
fight.
2 purple.
He's
Okay.
real terrible.
He's just very nice. He
Yes.
just hacks off limbs and arch.
This is so good.
Yay! I
Wow.
can't see it from here, but that's a good sign.
Okay, so actually only 2. No, sorry. That is going to be 4 successes, and
That's a
1,
lot
2,
of
3,
advantage.
4, 5 advantage.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah!
Uh,
Chop this guy's head off.
yeah, that is a crit. This is a minion. You automatically you lop his head off.
It goes flying. I go, well, that's we quieted one of them. I yell back. I'm like, hey, Cedric, are you okay? And is he even conscious?
He's
Good enough for me.
yeah.
I'll have this untied in 3 minutes. Don't even worry about it.
And again,
I'm so inspired right now. I'm so inspired.
So
eyes on me, everybody. Eyes on me.
what happens is you wind up lopping off the head. Then you and you had the crit is 3, right?
Yeah.
So you have 2 more advantage, so you can give them a setback die. I'd allow you to give 2 of your compatriots a boost die.
Yeah, I would like to give essentially the next 2 people a boost die. So
Cool.
one for each. Or whatever.
Very cool. So the head goes rolling underneath the to like the back wall.
I'm gonna be very
Dr. Unexpected.
distracting.
Yes. So as you're aiming, there's this like corpseless head shooting blood, and then it like falls to its knees and collapses.
And somehow that reminds me. Wait, you know who else had a head? That guy who walked by us when we came in, and I would assume Dougie has this, and I'm just gonna bolt out and see if I can see that guy in the bazaar.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and catch that guy who was leaving just as we walked in.
Excellent. Is there a I'm gonna have you roll a perception roll because you're looking.
Sure.
But is there another skill that you would want to use? Is there anything that
I have
I
a
might not be planning
talent
for?
that I can add a boost die to catch or escape somebody in. It's the shortcut talent.
I think you have to see him first beforehand. So we're gonna do a perception roll.
All right. So perception. Yeah, not too bad. It's. I don't have any points in it, but it's cunning, and that's my best.
Excellent.
Versus what?
It's going to be, he is a Nemesis level 2, so this is a hard, but we're going to upgrade that twice.
Oh no.
So
No.
2 red and a purple. And then
2 red and a purple.
that is
Okay.
correct.
All right.
And on top of that, you have the very busy bazaar, and you also have the time that is lapsed. So you have
Yes.
2 setback die added onto that.
And a
Okay.
Dougie.
Thank
and a
you,
Dougie.
Sunrise Shirt.
But I get a
sorry,
bonus die
just
from
take
Becky.
No,
Oh,
the
thanks,
sounds
Sunrise
aren't on, so
Shirt.
we sometimes lose them.
What happened?
Thank you.
Some Red Shirt donated. The
Hey,
best.
Sun Red Shirt.
Yes.
Yay.
You stay safe.
Sunrise. Cool. So we have 3 rerolls for the table.
Yay!
Oh my
We're
goodness.
gonna need
I love
those.
it.
Some
Yeah, we
red
are.
shirts.
That's awesome.
We
do.
just pause and hey, we've all thanked him. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah. Thank you very much, Some Red Shirt.
You're the real hero of this story.
Yeah.
Some Red Shirt. All
That's
right.
a lot of dice in your hand.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. All right.
all-
Because I've added that boost die that I got from.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
I'm seeing too many.
We're gonna
Oh,
be
thank God.
counting this
Ooh, that
for a
looks
while.
really good.
That
looks
looks
Oh my
really good. So that's
gosh.
4 and only 1 failure. So that's 3 success at least.
1 red and 1 black die got
That cancels.
blanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Beautiful.
Which helped.
3
So
three
did probably
advantage.
die, but we're not gonna talk
All right.
about that one.
3 advantage. How do you?
No, I'm sorry. 3
3 threat.
3
Three
threat.
buttholes.
Okay.
But 3 success, 3 threat.
4 success, 3 threat. Great.
You're always with me.
So I see him.
You see him, and the 3 threat, he hops on a motorcycle and takes off.
Oh man. Is there another motorcycle around?
Ooh.
Yes! There's another
Oh
motorcycle
my gosh, this is which one? Mission Impossible 3? Is
Yeah.
that when he's on the motorcycle?
around. Isn't he always
No,
on the
four.
motorcycle?
No, the 4th one where he goes up the mountain.
All right. If not a motorcycle, some form of conveyance that I can take over.
Cool.
Ayo,
All right.
one of the
It's a motorcycle with a sidecar.
bicycle.
Oh, the sidecar. Ooh, cool.
So then.
I want it to be a
next-
motorcycle with a sidecar, just because it
Is-
might come in useful later.
So
I spent a skull.
we're gonna get back
Alright.
to you on that. Next is the thugs. They're going to attack Calliope.
Yeah.
Maneuver. So I will take 2 strain to give them 2 setback die.
Do it. 2
Oh,
setback
you have
die.
a cool thing?
Yeah.
Do
I'd
it
like an
purple.
interruption.
Yeah, it's like my bodyguard talent.
Awesome.
And since one is now dead, they have a weaker roll.
Yes. Don't worry, I'll get you free here in no time. Gulp.
Looks like we failed. Again, these are the most inept thugs to ever thug.
How many are there still?
3.
3.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
another watch.
Their robes look
Full-on
strangely
watch.
like stormtrooper armor.
But also
Yes.
2 win. But
They
I,
dismiss
No, no.
everything.
I've improved
Yeah,
it as well.
that's
So
that looks like a full-on
even
wash.
if they hit, I take the
They-
damage
they have,
instead.
That's so rare in this game. We've had like at least 3
That
just
kills
full
that.
like
That kills
nothings.
that. Wahoo! Nothing, as Yukon Cornelius would say. Yeah, total wash.
Oh, nice pull.
Cuts.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, your large form interrupted.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like what?
Attack v me.
Yeah, I just put my arm out as the like it grazes the
Yeah.
blade grazes along.
Yeah, he comes in and like stabs, and like your big meaty arm, it just kind of like pokes in.
Yeah,
he's like-
also you're just like from all of these things you're just shaved. Like these knives just like they just take off hair from different parts of
I'm
your
just
body.
always prickly.
Calliope, your move.
Oh, all
This
right.
is how he shaves in the morning.
know
He
what?
just gets into like life,
Fights.
life-threatening battles
Knife
with
fights.
guys with knives.
Oh, I'm getting a bit of a beard.
I'm gonna
Sort of
lean
knife
in.
fight.
I'm gonna lean into my original plan, which
Yes,
is freeing this
queen.
person.
All right. You're
I
gonna
have so much support.
focus really hard on
Yes,
it.
this is what you do. You pick one thing, and that is the task that you're up for. So I smack Cedric on the cheek. I'm behind him working this, and I go, wake up, you! I'm getting you out of here. And yeah, try it again.
All right, you get a boost die because
Yay.
your maneuver is going to be. I'm gonna unless you want to do another maneuver, but you can use your maneuver to like really concentrate and focus on your task.
Oh, awesome! And I'm definitely showboating for Penny. So
All right.
we'll do
showboating.
agility and a boost, and then be how much?
It'll be 3 purple.
3 purple. Okay. Pretty even, but let's see what happens. Y'all, that's a success, my friend.
Yes.
However, it is 1 threat.
1 threat. Okay. The threat is that you take a strain.
Okay, I'm used to
This
this.
is very,
Gosh, I'm
very
used to
stressful
this. Okay.
situation.
Yeah, blood is on
untie-
me because I'm right in the middle of it. There's
Yeah.
blood, and it's getting slippery.
Yes. Yeah, like the arterial spray from the thing hits you in the face.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
The head is just at this
Yeah.
point. The body is just kind of flopping.
it's hopping around like a fish out of
Oh
water.
my God, Kyle. Yucko.
You free them. Penny?
So I'm at the spice rack. I want to grab the closest one that looks like as spicy as possible, as red as possible. Game plan is to just unscrew the lid and then like a giant arc, so like it kind of like sprays out and like aim for the eyes of one of them.
Okay.
To like makeshift pepper spray. In that
Okay,
sense.
sounds good.
Okay, so
Let's
that's
do that.
that's the game plan. So
All
I
right.
like just find one that looks super spicy, unscrew, bam. What am I rolling, my friend?
How do you want to yeah, we'll do your athletics check for this.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not that good, but I'm still just excited. What am I rolling against?
You're going to roll against it's gonna be you're throwing it really, so it's 2 purple.
Yay.
But I'm going to upgrade one of those purples to a red based on the fact that there are you've got compatriots
Okay.
around.
Okay.
It could go horribly wrong.
Oh, that's
Now, does that mean when you do that, does one of those go into the plot point that you spent to do that? Does that go back into the pool that we can use?
It no longer exists.
Okay.
It's spent.
How do I get my
unless
plot point back?
you donate.
Oh, you got a motorcycle with a sidecar. That's really cool.
I know, but I still gotta catch this guy,
Okay.
True.
That's true.
and I can't use my
2 of those,
I can't use my
one
cool like
success.
proof
That's
for
one-
piercing if I
one
don't have a plot
advantage.
point.
Gotta get a
So
plot point.
success with an
If-
advantage?
No.
I think we
the
only use
successes are
it for
canceled
us,
out, so I get 1
unfortunately.
advantage and 2 buttons.
We can ask.
Okay.
Donate.
So,
Yeah, there you go.
I thought these traded back and
yeah.
forth. I thought that's
yeah,
what we did
that's
last
that
time.
you
Me
no,
too.
it looks like
Yeah, there was points where
No,
we
because
have-
those cancel out, right?
right, these cancel
Yes,
out
you have
and then
another
you
one.
have 1 threat. So
Right.
take
Oh,
a
yeah.
strain.
Yay, take a strain. Great. But does it work?
Yes. So when you flung it, it didn't when you flung the spice, it did not reach your intended target, but what happened was you wound up getting some of it in your eye, which is about causing you stress. Hence
Oh,
the
God.
strain.
Great. But it's okay. I have a jar to throw at someone now.
Not the
Yes.
spices. I better not have been my order.
Dougie, it is your turn.
That's a pretty big threat too if you've got Dougie on your ass.
Yeah. Was the spices that she threw? Was that my order?
She didn't roll that much threat.
Okay.
No.
Suddenly he turns on you with his
Yes.
You're the new one. So now, how many are left?
There are still 3 left.
There's 3 left. Now, is there one that's like completely inundated with the kind of her like cloth net? That she
No,
had
that was the
going
one
on?
that you decapitated.
Okay.
Okay, he's gone.
He's got.
But I helped.
no. So after that, it's
Do you
gonna be.
remember?
I remember killing the one. Like, okay,
so
go.
many decapitations. How do you keep track of that?
Yeah, so I'll using my quick draw, I'll kind of like toss the machete back and forth and be like, well, are we gonna stop all this nonsense? Are you gonna tell me what's going on?
So you're grabbing a guy to
Yeah, I'm gonna like essentially attempt to intimidate in some way.
great. Roll your coercion.
Okay, let's see. Not great at that. probably.
But
I feel like there should be like 18 boost die.
your abs for decapitating one of the people and just deflecting, blades. I'm going to give you 2 boost die to this roll.
You're bluffing.
Their willpower is 2 red and a purple.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they're willful beings.
No, I apologize. It's 2 purple and a red.
Oh, that sounds
less
better.
willful.
Still, surprisingly willful.
Surprisingly willful, but
They're white.
Yeah, so that is definitely a failure,
No!
but with 2 advantage.
Cool. How do you want to spend that advantage?
I want to spend that advantage to at least, even though my intimidation maybe hasn't made them think enough to stop, though it's still in their best interest to do so. But they will take. They're going to still be hesitant, so they're going to take both of them, or the 2 closest to me will take setback die on whatever they do next.
Cool. All right. Dr. Unexpected.
Yes!
We have an unexpected motorcycle chase.
Yes!
yay!
The last time it was a jetpack chase. This is actually should be way easier.
Yes.
How do I get my plot point back?
Should you don't.
Yeah.
That was it. I can't use my appearing and disappearing ability without a plot point.
That's too bad.
Oh, you're kidding!
You can give Hudson a plot point.
Guys,
Yes!
do it!
By
No, not you. Now.
Oh my God!
Now.
Wow, you're very open to suggestions.
I mean, we can give me money.
Just so you know,
Take it,
it's
take
not like it's actually your plot point pool.
Okay. Oh, so we are all sort of sharing the plot points?
Yeah, actually, no, you get it.
Because I thought last time when we did this, when you
pool.
spent one, it went back into the
It goes
pool.
back into
Okay.
the pool. I haven't played this Genesis
Sure.
in a while, so I'm a little rusty. But yes, it's back in the pool.
All right, cool.
I
So
spent
it's
it, so
there
yes.
if I need it. Okay.
But you should still provide plot points to us.
Wait, what did you
by-
spend it on? I don't remember.
I spent it to upgrade a roll.
I see, got you.
Yeah. All right. So hey, I'm in a motorcycle chase to the streets of Cairo.
Your motorcycle.
Awesome.
Hot.
How are we doing this?
Sandy.
What's going on?
All right. It is. Do you have a driving? Do you have driving?
I have agility. I don't have any points in the driving skill,
Yes.
but I flew a jetpack without knowing what I was doing. I should be able to figure this out.
That is correct. And how fast? So we're gonna say your motorcycle has speed 1 through 4. So think of it like the Star Wars game.
Yep.
We'll do in 25 mile per hour increments. So it'll go up to 100. So how fast are you going?
Through the streets of Cairo, 25 seems excessive. How fast is my quarry going?
Your quarry sees you. He'll roll first and see how he's doing.
Okay.
He's got
So the advantages of losing initiative.
yes. 3 agility. And does he have driving? No, he doesn't have driving. So
Yes.
No one has
3
driving.
Oh, what is his?
purple.
Who is
But he
he?
automatically upgrades everything because he's one of those damn nemesis guys.
That's to hit. That's
okay.
yeah,
So
that's
for
not
driving, okay.
everything. Yeah. So 3 agility, and he's gonna be going. Say silhouette 1 vehicle. So and he's going 25. So
I just got the sidecar and just this somehow miraculous off chance that one of you ends up outside and can hop in. I don't even know how that would be
Actually,
remotely
setback dice.
possible, but
Does
if it
he-
happens,
I can't wait. What
Maybe
if you
this'll
just, what
stick-
if you
maybe
look
the
down and there's
motorcycle
like,
stick around for
or
the
like an
same-
Egyptian
yeah.
dog or a kid or something is in there? Like, oh my God, what?
short round.
Yes.
Oh, that looks like he succeeded.
Yes.
Oh, dang
So
it.
he is easily navigating through the streets of Cairo, going.
At what speed did he choose?
He's going. He's going 25 miles per hour.
All right.
Through a crowded street, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does seem
So, yes.
like the best choice.
Okay. Let's Let's go for 50. I gotta catch
All
this
right.
guy.
Oh my gosh!
Great.
No,
Doctor!
I'm gonna go for 25. I'm gonna go for 25.
All right. It is a red
50.
and a
You already split the
Next
party.
round.
Might as
Next
well go
round. I
50.
gotta get the feel of this underneath me first.
and a setback die
And a setback die.
for the busy streets.
But I do get to add a bonus die because this is definitely, if I am to add a bonus die to catch or escape.
Awesome.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. So just one red?
Just one red. Yes.
Don't ever phrase it like that, though.
I know, but that's
Oh
a
no!
failure!
Dang.
Oh my god! Damn setback
All
die.
right. You lose him
Oh.
in the streets. You guys, back to the thugs realize
So anticlimactic.
they are
But now I have the
you know,
unexpected
trapped
reveal.
in this like little thing in this room. They all suddenly you see underneath their masks, like them kind of moving and then all of a sudden underneath their masks you see like they kind of start spitting up and they collapse, foaming at the mouth.
Why does this always happen? I swear every time you. There's,
Oh, you mean right before we're gonna question them and get and yeah, we both pull out our pencils that we just
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
with us.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm like,
Right before we're gonna.
why are you doing this? Why were you beating Sedek? Was it for my spices?
The second they start spitting up stuff, I'm like I dropped that. I'm like clearing my eyes and I'm running to the closest one to me. I'm collecting spit samples, blood samples, like biology,
Please stop
literally
there.
everything. Like forensics, this shit. I want to figure out what killed these people
Fecal
because
samples.
they all dropped at the same time. Bits. Thank you. Bits.
Thank you, Vic.
Phi
Thank
Delt
you.
104.
Phil Del 104. Phil Delt. Phi Delt.
Yay.
Phi Delt.
Phi Delta. Are you a Phi Delta?
Always have to be.
Phi Delt 104. Thank you so much for the bits.
Yay, bits. So yes, I wanna figure out because if they it feels unnatural, like it looks unnatural because they all just drop, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So like that shit's weird, like that time with the mystery of the occult. So yes, I would like to forensics that.
Excellent. And since you
Science.
referenced
Yeah.
previous adventure, your novel, I'm going to give you a boost die.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's going to be it's going to be 2 purple,
Okay.
and your forensics.
Yay. Okay. Oh shit. Forensics is intelligence, right?
Yes.
That's the backup. Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. I'm rolling good for this
Yeah.
one. I have a PhD in forensics. Can you get a PhD in forensics? We're
think
about
so.
to figure it out. That looks
That
really
looks like a lot
good.
of success.
Yes.
Okay. So that cancels out. Okay, so we have 2 threat, but we also have 5 success.
Whoa.
You know exactly what it is.
Wowzers.
You put it in your mouth.
And how many advantage?
No. Yeah, no. Yeah. Just,
One advantage. Great.
One threat.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, you're right. 1 threat. 1 threat.
One threat.
1
Five
threat.
success.
5 success.
For simplicity's sake, we're just going to have you take another strain.
Okay,
You're
that
moving
spice
very
is
quickly
really burning.
yes, the spice in your eyes. You're trying to do forensic stuff while you've got like this spice stinging your eyes.
Yeah.
And as you are forensicing,
Yeah.
that's the verb, right?
That's the verb.
Yes.
We know how to do this.
You have the PhD. You tell me. You
I haven't earned
Yeah,
it.
you're so
discovered
smart.
something. Well, first, it's clear as you're investigating. They had cyanide capsules in their teeth.
Okay.
And as you're investigating, you realize that their brown skin is rubbing off on your finger,
Dude.
revealing Aryan
Okay.
skin.
Oh no! Brown face!
Oh,
Personal!
jeez, Zeke, yikes.
Love
Yes.
it. Love it. Let's fucking like Penny just like
This
stares the
means that
camera.
they're most likely Nazis, and I feel actually really bad. Not about killing one of them, but about trying to intimidate them. I should have just continued chopping.
They're definitely Nazis. Well done.
So I relay this news. It's like it looks like a cyanide capsule and cheap theater paint. Ugh. and I just like rub it off on their clothes.
Are you more offended by the brown face or just the
I'm
poor quality
offended
of
by the
makeup?
brown face, but I'm trying to save face for my hero who is right here, and just.
No, that is abhorrent.
Thank you. Just be professional.
I'd
I'm
like
a
to tell you.
professional.
I'd like to tell you that I have developed a series of tests required for you to become my official apprentice, and you've passed the first one.
Just in the middle of this fight, while everything else, I was like,
Oh my God.
what would first test be, second test?
Yes, and the first test was figuring out exactly who we're fighting. You saw me do it when I walked in here, and now, well, the grasshopper has become the sun.
Thank you. And you like the second you turn around, Penny reaches into her bag and pulls out a little gold star and just like puts it there.
Yes,
She's gonna keep accumulating.
That is well earned. I will not tell you what else you must do, but once you've done it, I'll let you know.
I am ready. I am ready for the challenge. Thank you, Fidel.
Wow.
Thank you.
Let's,
So I'm
let's
gonna-
all give Fidel 104. Round of applause. Thank you,
Good cookie
Fidel.
round.
I'd like to let other people do stuff too, but like next chance I can, I'd like to rummage for like any IDs, any of things
Cool.
of the sort.
You rolled so well in your forensics. We'll
Yeah.
just have you.
Fantastic.
I mean, they all have knives, as you saw,
Yeah.
and
I'm
Luger
taking one.
pistols.
Oh God, I'm taking a knife and a pistol and just putting it in my bag.
And you find on one of them has a small rolled up piece of paper.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
You steal my pencil?
I did. Okay, rolled up piece of paper. Can I read this piece of paper? Can I unroll this piece of paper?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Roll to unroll.
Yeah.
Very meta. Present.
Does anybody read German?
I feel like Dougie might read German. He's a world traveler all over the place.
If you spend a plot point, you can read German.
Sure. Oh,
Definitely no German.
sorry. Okay, you definitely
Okay.
know German. Go for it, buddy.
So,
I've been studying German on Duolingo.
I mean,
I've been studying. I've been doing Duolingo too.
You have?
Welcome to the Duolingo cast.
hey.
I've been learning
Brought to
French.
you by
Yes.
Sponsored by Duolingo.
English is
Would
my
be-
third
would
language.
be Duolingo.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
But yes. Okay. So I say I think it's German. It looks German. Does anyone? I see lots of umlauts.
Oh wait, we're supposed to be able to read German? I just speak it.
Well, here, I'll read it out loud, and then you tell me what the fuck I said.
So
I don't know. The butthole is a threat. Always has been. Always will be. I don't think we can talk about it.
it was the casual delivery,
know,
honestly, that sold it.
The note reads.
So I will read the note. While I do so, holding it in one hand, I'll essentially kind of like drag across her spice dusted head to grab up some of the spice to kind of give it a taste to see if it's going to be appropriate for my for my recipe.
Excellent.
So I'll ponder that while I also read the note.
Okay, great. As you taste it, it has like an interesting irony and nutmeg flavor. As you
nutmeg
kind of
is good.
swiped it off the ground as that was splattered with the ethereal spray. But you realize maybe I should put blood in my next muffins. As you read,
But you said irony, and it also
irony.
sounded like it might have just been a
it
little
tasted
ironic.
like
That's what
irony.
I was thinking. It's a little Lana Morissette.
So it says, Scarab at Cetics, stop. Must acquire for safe passage, stop. Operation Fuchs, stop.
Fuchs, Fuchs.
Correct.
Okay. Great. Well, where's Cetics? Do we know Cetics?
Aesthetic is
What was the middle line?
Cetic is the person.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a spice merchant. What was the middle
Yes.
line? Scarab at Senex, stop.
Must acquire for safe passage. I'm a good note taker.
Oh, yes, I see.
Yeah.
Not the test, but quite nice.
Have
I'm
I
gonna keep
arrived
trying.
back yet?
Yes, you've arrived back.
I am now the owner of the Cycle Unexpected.
Oh my. Doctor, what do you have there?
I put right back into, like, full on into the into settings on my motorcycle.
Did you?
Right
did
after
you
I
catch
was
him?
like, where did the other smaller
I did
window
not.
one go?
Oh,
Where did the other
My
small
quarry
window go?
escaped for now.
Hold on, did you pay for that? Is someone going to be after your motorcycle here in a bit? Well, I guess you don't need to answer that. It's just a worry of mine. Yes, we took care of everything, or they took care of themselves, as it turns out.
Poison.
That's right.
Cowards.
Yeah. And
so-
brown face. It doesn't. And I just like smear.
So if I heard the whole reading of the thing, it's just like they must have gotten to Scarab, because if they were still looking for it, they wouldn't have been trying to kill him when we came in. They would have still been torturing him or asking for. So unfortunately, they
Or it
must
could
have
have
gotten
been a
to
threatening
Scarab.
maneuver. I mean, we weren't really context, right?
I'm also.
Sedek says, "You got the."
Oh right, he's alive.
Yeah, I
He's
was
not
gonna
dead.
say at that moment, I was like, I go and try and help him.
I did not expect him to still be alive.
Of course, I didn't untie a dead man. I'm not an idiot.
They got the scarab. Must tell. Watchers of Nun.
Wait.
Wait, don't die.
Alchemy. Can I medicine potion? Can I like?
Give
Can I
me
mix
2
something?
Watchers of Nun.
No,
You-
we're gonna.
You need 2 Watchers of Nun? That's what you need right now? Is that a medicine?
Can I?
He needs to
And
get
then he passes
2.
out.
Oh, he passes out.
To the Watchers
Can I
of None.
try and concoct something that would revive him?
I will take a medicine roll if anybody has that. If you want to concoct
I
something.
don't have
you
medicine,
hear
but my
alchemy.
wanna
intelligence is
concoct
is
something.
pretty high.
Sadly, my doctorate is only in card tricks.
I'd like to help you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have medicine, but I do have a high intellect, so I'll use 3 green.
What is your intellect? And what is your intellect?
4.
Okay. Don't tell her that. But Penny has a higher intellect than Calliope.
That's fine. I've
Calliope,
been
you
drinking
never know.
Kahlua the last 6 years of my life.
Yeah. So add a boost die for your medicine roll.
Okay, great. But does she need to roll at all? Or
No,
is it- okay,
this is
great.
an assisted check,
Okay, got it.
and because your medicine and your characteristic, which is intelligence, is higher than
Oh,
both of hers,
interesting.
she's just adding. But if
That's
she,
cool.
for those at home,
Yeah.
if she happened to have a higher characteristic or a higher skill, you would roll that. So let's
Got
say
it.
she had you had the intelligence 3 and she had an intelligence 4. You would roll the 4,
Okay.
and then your medicine roll. So that would combine.
Oh, that's good to know.
Is
So
there
I was just like,
anything-
did she just point at me and say, I want to give you a boost die, and I got a boost die? Because why haven't we not been playing with those rules?
She
That's
is,
great.
is assisting you.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, I don't know much
well-
about this. Tell me what you need.
Well, here's my kit, and I'm just gonna put my kit out. So everyone has their special thing. My special thing is the alchemy kit, my alchemy kit. So it's just got it's got the bat wings from earlier. Everything is nicely labeled and compartmentalized. And I'm just like try not to mess it up too much. I'm sure you'll be fine. You know your way around these things. And what am I rolling against?
You are rolling against 4 purple.
4 fucking purple.
He is
Are we still using
he
the
is
thing
really
where
critted.
are
I
we
don't kill
using the thing where our descriptor,
You
if
can-
it's something
you
in
can
our
spend-
descriptor, it can.
We
Yes.
got
Add a
rerolls,
boost
and you can
die?
spend
Yes.
plot points to
Like, did
upgrade
she- did she
any
have
of your
one
guys'
set up?
abilities, so.
Not yet. We just
Might reroll.
All right.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
Okay.
I can, but you know what? Now that I've said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
That looks good.
That looks good. Let's take those 2 out. Yep. 3 successes, 1 advantage.
3 successes and 1 advantage. Wow. Okay. Cool. So you've stabilized him, and he sort of comes to. He comes to.
I want to just do like regular diagnostics, like snap next to the ears, like how many fingers am I holding up? What day is smile for me? Are you with us? I think he's back. Sedix, hi. Can you hear me?
You need to get me to the Watchers of Nun.
What? Can you tell us any more about that? Does that name sound familiar to
Where
us?
is that? And where's
Would
my
that sound
spices?
familiar to me at all?
What?
Would that sound familiar to me at all?
Do you have a cult or knowledge, religion? Yeah, it'd be a cult in this.
Nope,
case.
just streetwise.
Cool. No. Sedek, he reaches up and he spins a globe on his on the shelf next to him, and like it barely moves. He's too weak.
Okay. I'm gonna bring it closer to him.
You when you go over to bring it closer to him,
Yeah.
it won't budge.
I scoot him closer to it.
He starts like, using what strength he has to turn it, and then slowly on the ground, a secret passage starts to slide open.
Oh.
Well, this is.
I'm gonna start spinning it faster and faster.
All right.
Yeah.
It opens up, and there's a staircase that leads down. below the
Sedek,
earth.
do you have a family?
Doing this into the sand is very impressive.
Question of the night, though: is it wide enough for a tandem motorcycle?
It is not wide enough for a tandem motorcycle. I am very sorry.
Just
Cycle
family.
unexpected.
What?
The rain was so
Yeah.
brief but
He
so
said
bright.
no.
No family.
Okay, good, because what I was going to say is they're in trouble, but if you don't have them, then how could they be? I'm blunt and to the point. Sue me.
You're strange.
Nope, not going. That was rhetorical.
I'm going to
I realized that.
Head
Not
down
gonna work
into
on that.
into the stairwell.
He says, go to the Watchers of Nun.
And I'm going to pick him up.
Tell
and
them.
Take him with us.
Okay.
Why would we
Maybe
not
we
do
can
that?
unscrew the
Yes,
sidecar
clearly a
and
target.
use it as a wheelbarrow. Maybe we can unscrew the sidecar and use it as a kind of wheelbarrow.
Well, I'm
You can carry him, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave a business card on his stand and turn the sign that says open to we're closed.
Great.
No.
Great. So do you all go downstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You go downstairs carrying Sedek.
But I want to close the way too somehow.
Okay.
Is
yes.
there a way to
yes.
do that?
There's a switch inside that will
We can
close
park
it.
the motorcycle on top.
No, we can't, because then we can't get in.
Should we test it to make sure it opens? I just
Oh
hate to
yes,
be
good
down
idea.
there.
Switch it on. Does it close?
You switch it on. It closes. It
I
could
switch it
be
back
open.
up?
Yes, it opens
Okay,
back
I
up.
do it 2 more times.
Let's roll. I'm gonna spend 2.
All right.
Broke it.
The garage door is set.
Yeah. Poison gas
What is
comes
a
out.
garage door? What is an automatic garage door? Do those exist yet?
She's from the future.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm ready. I pack up my alchemy kit. I'm ready.
How far down does this seem to go?
It goes down like a good 100 feet.
Okay.
Below, and then as you guys get further to the bottom, you hear the sound of running water, and when you reach the bottom, you see it gets pitch black, but then you see torchlight in the distance, and as you make your way down, you see that there is this underground river, and hieroglyphics around the walls. If you are familiar, there is a hieroglyphic of what looks like a Egyptian god with a boat on his head, and there's a similar boat
Osiris.
in the water.
Am I making that up? Osiris?
Is he? Does he have an animal head?
No, does not
No.
have an animal head.
I deduce there is actually a giant man in the water wearing the boat.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
find out.
Oh, find out!
Fidel's the
Yes.
hero of the evening.
I
My
agree.
God.
Forget you pulp heroes. Fidel.
Oh, yeah,
Fair
absolutely.
Fidel 104.
Well, Penny, tell me your favorite thing about me.
Well, I really admire your. I admire your dedication to your reputation. I love that you keep your cards everywhere, and it just, it really gets your name out there. I think women are often, just very like we we do the work, but we don't like to take credit for it, and I'm trying to get better at that.
Yeah.
And I think that's just something that I need to work on, and that's what I see. That's what I really like about you. It's my favorite part of you. I'm really mad at you for making me choose because I just have so many favorite parts.
Why? A
Good
perfect,
answer.
A perfect answer. Everyone take notes.
So do you guys get in the boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Awesome.
I'm drawing each of the hieroglyphics as we go past them.
Okay,
It's like
cool.
just recording them.
Does anybody have knowledge, religion, or ancient religions, or all except occult?
Warfare.
You can upgrade your intelligence roll for that, but that you cannot buy a skill in the game.
But don't
So-
you worry about
I will level up.
Oh look.
Funny you should have.
But good try.
I tried.
Very good try.
Don't you have were you doing something like because you've got the general descriptor of,
Yeah, actually,
of
our thing
ourselves?
was it
and-
was the unexpected adventure with the occult. That was our adventure.
Yes. Unfortunately, Revati and I didn't have enough time to build out her character thoroughly for
okay.
the descriptor.
Oh, true.
We're going to get into that
Sorry.
all next time. No
Okay,
problem.
great.
I was also very busy.
made my character last
I just think you described yourself as like partly Sabrina
So-
the Teenage Witch, so
Yeah.
I wondered if like you had a sort of.
We're going to
occult
add a
thing going
boost
on.
die. We'll add a boost
Okay.
die just as kind of a default. So one of the things with this game is I based this off of a little bit of Genesis and then also of a very cool version of a pulp game that Hudson created. And one of the details of that game is the characters have descriptors. So for example, Calliope, what is your descriptor?
Oh, my descriptor is an exploitative ladder climber who'd prefer a go away to a no for an answer.
And mine was the mustachioed muscle man with a sharp eye and iron stomach, the Nazi smasher, Muffin Master.
Cool. So what would be like if you were doing a role and you could use that descriptor of like you're a Nazi smasher. So if he's fighting Nazis, you're like, well, I have Nazi smasher in my descriptor. So
Or muffins.
or muffins.
Yeah.
If
If
he's
I'm
baking
baking muffins or
he gets
smashing
a-
Nazis,
So
I'm gonna be
basically, your
getting some boosts.
descriptor is used to kind of boost your role.
That's
You get
such a
boost roll.
cool that's a cool GM thing.
That would be Hudson's game.
Very cool.
I stole it from him.
Very cool.
So
gladly
because you don't have a descriptor, we didn't have enough time to do your character. We're just gonna say you have a descriptor that fits this. This will be the one time during the game.
Okay, I will say occult. Occult will go into my thing because it would have gone into my thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. So you can add a boost die, and it's to be an intelligence roll.
Great. Be an intelligence roll.
I'm going to say it is. That's 3 purple. That seems like it'd be a hard thing to know.
Dougie's been all around the world in all sorts of like crazy adventures with her.
One person's rolling.
All right.
Can he assist?
He doesn't have the
I
You can have an assist with a boost die. I will allow a boost die on behalf of Dougie.
Oh,
Taking it. Take what I can. Okay.
my stoic shadow is just offering a little bit of.
see.
See, ironically, Dr. Unexpected absolutely
That
does not
cancels
believe in the occult, like at all. Like he
That's
thinks that
ironic.
everything is just stage magic, so he knows nothing about the
That's
occult.
right.
Did enter that really weird world last
And that
time.
was
That's
just
got to have.
a
I
really
believe that's a
complicated
one
series
success
of
and
smoke and
one,
mirrors. It's like
correct.
he's not sure how they
Yep.
pulled it off. He's very impressed
No,
with
two
it as a
successes,
trick.
It's
That's
funny because
advantage.
Kalua wants to be
it
the
looks like
police
you
chief
balance
of
out.
whatever
Yeah.
city.
But you will succeed.
She's
so
literally
yes,
everywhere else.
it is the god
and not
of
building her
god
resume
Nun.
in the right way.
Oh, it's the god
N-U-N.
Nun. Oh, N-U-N.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poor woman, she'll never reach her goal. She'll
And
be
he
a
is
hero for all.
the primordial god, the god of the waters of the chaotic waters.
Chaotic
That's Nun.
waters.
Is that the guy with the
N-U-N.
boat head?
Yes, he's kind
Oh.
of like he's the first god. That's,
I mean, I guess this is really my fault and looking at it through a a Western lens, but he could have been saying the god nun instead of a Christian nun. Maybe he's talking about these waters, and I take a vial out and I scoop up some of the water
all right.
and store it away.
It's just water.
He wants us to take him to the Watchers of Nun, and this is the god Nun.
This is the god nun.
Watchers.
Watchers of Nun. Watchers. Okay, I can't hear
He says,
apparently.
get in the boat.
I'm getting in the boat. I'm getting in the boat.
There's a boat? I did not see the boat.
Oh, the boat exists.
The boat.
The boat, it matches the
Maybe.
boat that's on the hieroglyphics.
Here, let me
So-
clear the blood away from your eyes. There. Now.
All right, we're all in the boat.
You get in the boat and you
My face is just
you
splattered.
Are we,
On the boat.
so they're kind of like pushing off with sticks, or is it
Yeah.
a sail? All right, pushing off with
Just
sticks.
six, yeah.
All right.
You're just kind of like
not gondola.
rowing your way
All right.
down,
Dougie and I are gondoliering.
and it seems like you are in there for miles.
Oh,
I'm gonna need athletics checks from those of you.
Not my strong suit, but okay.
It will be 2 purple, average check, but because of the length of the journey, it will be a setback die as well.
Ooh.
Are we all rolling it, or just Dougie and me? I mean, if
I'm not-
anybody's got a better
Those-
athletics, they
those
can.
who are rowing, it
actually-
requires 2 people rowing.
Okay.
And then you should also be having somebody like continually tend to set it because he's in
Yeah, I figured that's you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'll tend to set it. I'll tend to set it.
My knack for it, for athletics, will remove the setback.
Here we go. Oh, it's
Let's
another
see.
failure with a threat.
While this is happening, I wonder what I can be doing. I don't know. But I will be resting.
Cool. So your
Yeah, can you get that
your failure basically it's going to wind up costing you 2 strain.
Okay.
As a result, like you're really
Sure.
struggling trying to keep up.
Dougie
Dougie
is
is just
not a
achieved.
muscular
Yeah, 2
guy.
successes and advantage.
Actually,
I'm like,
I'm
Yeah.
going to kind of make a makeshift map of where I think we're going, or at least a way to get back.
Okay, sounds good.
And if I have to roll for it, well, that'll be streetwise.
It'll be like kind of your maneuver on this.
Great.
You don't have to roll for it. Yes.
I had 2 successes and an advantage.
Cool.
Can I use my advantage to remove a strain?
I realize
Is
that.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, it's so relaxing that like you wind up recuperating that strain. And as you guys go along this underground river, this underground tunnel, you wind up you see more torchlight coming up. You're coming up on what looks like a underground temple. And there's hieroglyphics. There's a tall dome ceiling, at least 50 feet high. Hieroglyphics around the walls, all kind of depicting the history of Egypt. And can I get a perception check from everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
+2 die because of my uncanny senses.
Versus what?
So it's going to be a difficult. So the difficulty will be an average check. It'll be 2 purple, with setback die, because of the darkness, the flickering light, and then Penny, because
Yeah.
you recognized the god
Uh-huh.
and you succeeded, I'm going to allow you to upgrade your roll. So you can
Yeah.
actually either add a green or turn one of your greens into a yellow.
Let's add a green.
Cool.
Let's do
And so
that.
what are the bad dice?
The bad dice are 2 purple and a black.
And I have knack for it, so that just it said remove, and I don't.
Yes.
What is knack for
what is
it?
the skill that you have knack
So
for?
knack for it, you just pick a
Perception.
skill and
Perception?
then
Oh, great.
so
Then you can remove the
one of the setback.
the
dice.
setback
Those
die.
are setback dice.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes. GM tip for those of you running the Fantasy Flight Games narrative dice system at home. Try to add setback die because a lot of the talents have setback dies.
remove
that you remove
dice.
setback die because of the talents, and you'll wind up with very frustrated players if they buy into these talents and never be able to use them. So get creative, think of the environment around you, around your PCs, and try to come up with reasons why they would have a setback die.
5 advantage.
5 advantage
I got
and no
2.
successes?
No successes.
For a plot point, for 5 advantage was kind of a rule in the table, house rule that actually picked up from from one of the podcasts on D20 Radio, you can actually, for a plot point, purchase for 5 advantage. You could turn 5 advantage into a triumph.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I got a triumph if you want to save it.
Give that.
Whoa!
So I got a
no.
triumph, a success, or so 2 successes and an advantage.
And I have
Nice.
4 successes, no wash.
Dang,
on
I'll keep
advantage
mine.
and crits.
4 successes.
4
watch out.
successes and then a wash on advantage and crit.
Cool.
Now,
So,
while you may
keep
not have
that plot
triumph, you
point
still
then.
do
You
have
keep
5
that.
successes.
I mean, that's a lot of advantage.
So you get all or straight.
I mean,
back.
I'm paying a lot of attention to him.
Cool.
As well.
No problem. No problem. So I'll tell you what you see.
Yeah.
And because you saw it, I would imagine that you would tell the other group that you guys
Of course. Yes, I don't
And then-
know what the hell I'm looking
I
at.
saw nothing. I'm just
and then
pushing
you-
with this phone
you-
so hard. I
You're
can't even
so
lift my hand. I'm just so tired.
my weak arms. I can't even shuffle my cards.
No, poor doctor.
You sorry, this thing keeps falling asleep. I just want to make sure I don't miss any of your awesome donations. Should you donate?
Fidel 104.
Yes, we actually have Find Out sends a reroll to Dr. Unexpected.
Wow, thank you.
Very nice.
Glad I checked this. And then
You're the man.
Excellent.
Or woman. I don't know.
Or non-binary person. Who knows?
Yes.
a person.
Yeah.
People.
You're the person.
All right. So what you see is the I was buffering. I apologize. Along the hieroglyphics, you see the kind of history of Egypt and everything. But then you notice something very interesting, especially based off what Penny was telling you about the god of Nun, and how he was kind of the first god, the primeval god, and you see him at the beginning of it all, but he looks to be talking to something in the sky, and it looks like a flying saucer in the hieroglyphics.
Penny, look at this, and then look at this.
Is that? I mean, I
looks like
suppose
a
it could be like a
floating plate.
sun, because they did worship the sun, didn't they? But am I crazy? Does that look like a UFO?
What's a UFO?
Very good. That is
I
exactly
pull out the
what I
second
saw.
gold star, like
Is that the second
And
test?
as you guys are
It is
looking
aliens,
at that,
yes.
men dress similarly to the thugs that were in there. 10 of them run out with rifles.
oh my gosh.
From the temple, they come out through the pillars. The tall pillars. They seem to come out of the darkness. They have rifles pointing at you. They're like, "Who are you?"
Doesn't matter. We know you're white men underneath that paint.
I'm not sure they are.
I think these are the actual people that the Nazis.
I
Wait,
still said that.
Hold on.
What?
We have a man in desperate need of medical attention.
Cool. Roll.
We pick him up and show them.
Here.
Show him. Just lift him up.
Yeah. What do you guys do? Describe to me what you're going to do to defuse the situation after you say that.
Yes.
What looks to be like the leader of them steps forward, and he lowers his mask. He has an eye patch and scarred along the same side, and he has brown skin. He is Egyptian.
Yes, like I said, we've run into your kind before. Mind if I... Well,
You do that, and nothing comes out.
The
Nothing
real
comes out.
deal. Color me impressed. And I'm gonna try to make that. Oh, actually, look, I have clever retort where I add something to other people's social checks. So I think I know that I always get myself into crazy awkward situations.
Okay.
But in doing so and in trying to play off the awkwardness, then it allows someone else to like have a better advantage. It removes my status.
Interesting.
So the second.
It said this. So
Yeah.
what are these? It said auto blank to another character's social chat.
Oh, that is advantage.
Oh, sweet.
Auto advantage. So auto to advantage.
Okay, sweet. So there. Yes, I think that you're great.
So yeah, his reaction to that is stunned.
Yep.
But
it allows maybe Penny to
He
come.
pushes you away back in front of his rifle. Says, go with your friends. Go with your friends. What are you doing here?
So the second he says that, I say, "It's none ya business." I point.
Oh my gosh.
And that's it. That's all. I just Penny had to.
You've got the pun rule.
Oh, wow. I do have the pun rule. Last game we played for a good pun. I'm going to have a very liberal use of good pun here. I will allow a setback, or not a setback die, should be a setback die for that one. A boost die to your next roll.
And that is auto advantage to advantage.
Who's going to roll? Like, what do
I
you
am saying
guys
that we
doing
have a man in
serious?
desperate need of desperate medical attention.
Cool.
Yeah, I have him in my arms, and I don't want to like present him to the guns necessarily, but I will kind of like I kind of have my back turned to them, sort of, and you know I'm like guarding him, and I'm just gonna kind of poke his head out. I'm like, we were told to bring him to the Watchers. He's been hurt. They said that they took the scarab.
Cool. Roll your charm. Whoever wants to roll a charm check.
Whoever wants to roll a charm check,
this-
take an auto advantage. Auto to advantage.
You get
Auto to advantage.
Well, not
Do that.
anybody, one person.
Wait, what is
Yeah.
Charm's base skill? Oh no, I'm sorry. So it's
That would be presence.
Presence. Okay, yeah, no, I'm bad.
But charm isn't a.
It's in a social skill.
It's in social
Oh, okay.
It's the
Oh,
first
there it
one.
is.
It took me
All
a
right.
second
So
to.
do you want to do it?
No.
I have 2.
I have
here.
none.
Okay,
I have
so,
2. I have 2 green.
I'll go ahead. So I got.
But you get an automatic 2 advantage.
Oh,
You get an
but-
automatic 2 advantage. I'm going to also, because you have Cetic and everything, I'm actually going to allow you to upgrade your roll. So you can either add a green or turn one of those greens into a yellow.
But it's not 2 boost die. It's an automatic. Like whatever you roll, you can just include 2 advantage with the
Yeah,
right
it's
result.
automatically
So you don't get
2
the
advantages.
boost
But you
die.
do get 1 boost die, right?
I flustered him good and plenty.
Well, 4.
Yeah, I want to say you're helping out with his, so you
Okay.
get a boost die,
Okay.
and it's gonna be your intruder, so there will be a setback die, but we're gonna make this. We're just gonna make it 2 purple. We're gonna make it 2 purple because you got a lot of stuff going for you.
Okay.
Nice. No! No!
Reroll.
Get a reroll.
I do.
Oh, we have
got-
table
we
reroll.
got-
Yes,
Oh, reroll.
This, we could do way better than this. Kyle played me. Yes, yes. Oh, but
So
still,
technically, it's a wash, but with a triumph. But yeah, it's just a wash, but with a triumph.
A wash with a triumph. Great.
But was that provided by some red shirt, or was that?
Oh yeah, I think that
Fidel
was.
that gave us the rerolls.
That would be
was
some
some
red
red
shirts.
shirt.
Thank you, some red shirts.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, some red shirt. Cool. How do you want to spend your triumph? They still don't trust you, but they take Cetic off.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
off-
would be
off your
what
hands.
I would like to spend it. Is that like like I turn around, I say you don't have to trust us. Just take Cetic. Make sure I need those spices.
And
And maybe that triumph is
Yeah.
concern for him is enough to get them to trust you. Maybe
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
triumph.
yeah.
have-
Can I at least get like a head nod, or like he lifts up his
from
yeah.
Cetic?
No, from the
leader, the
main
guy who's taking
the
him.
main leader. Like, can you lift up his eye patch and give me a wink? Or
No, can I?
He's just asking for a wink.
Yeah. No, you need 2 triumphs for that.
That's fair.
He has to regrow an eyeball.
Oh my god, that's true.
he could have just had it on to look like badass.
Or he's been
see better
winking
in
the
the
whole
dark.
time.
Look, I'm gonna say that like maybe he just found himself in leadership and really needed to distinguish himself amongst amongst the officers or whatnot, other leadership. He just has the eye patch as the identity. Maybe there is nothing, it's totally fine under there. We don't know.
It's not.
There's a million stories.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So you
What are we
you want
spending
to
the
like
triumph on?
earn his trust? Like what do you
Yes.
what do you want?
Kyle wants a backstory.
Tell me a
I
story.
want some eye-growing technology. I would like to earn the leader's trust.
Okay. How did Senate come to be like this? Everybody maintains their guns on you. They're not trusting you.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but at least I have like a dialogue with him now. And I'll say it was Nazis probably. We're pretty sure it was Nazis.
Tall man in black and red robes.
Yes,
With cyanide pills.
they all
And
killed. They were in disguise.
the
They
fake
looked
paint.
a lot like you guys.
Yes, they had the paint on their faces, the one I referenced earlier.
In the same uniforms that you're currently wearing.
Sedek
why-
told us to get him to you, and one of the dead ones had this on him, and I will show him the paper, and if he doesn't read, if he kind of like looks
Yeah.
at it like I don't know, I read him what it says.
Cool. He reads it and he turns pale, and says whoever did this has the scarab. Come with me now. And then they
Easy enough.
Scarab of.
yeah.
Any information.
Yeah. What these men have gotten is you are in this temple is the Temple of Nun, and it is believed that this is the spot where Nun spoke with beings not of this world.
Poppycock. No, just poppycock.
There are abilities within this temple, machinery, to speak with those beings. The scarab that he has allows him to bypass the traps that prevent people from accessing this machinery. This is very dangerous. You must come with me through the temple.
So if
Have
whoever
you-
has the scarab will be coming here then?
No, this is just...
They don't need it. The scarab gives them access to the aliens without this machinery.
I thought
And
it just let them
suddenly-
pass the traps.
Suddenly,
Oh, past the traps or past the machinery?
it allows him to get to the machinery.
Oh, okay.
It allows him to get to the machinery through the traps. He
Which
gets
is
to
here,
bypass
so
the traps.
they'll be coming back.
And if we don't stop him, he'll be able to control the temple and the traps within.
Have you spoken to these beings?
We have not.
What is the lore behind when none spoke to them?
We are here. It's said that they bestowed wisdom, that they bestowed.
Ah, good aliens then.
Do you know if they baked?
We do not.
Bestowed wisdom,
Love to ask
bestowed
them at
light.
that point then.
Yes. But it seems as though
I mean,
only good people should speak to these aliens.
no offense to your people, and I'm grateful for whatever
Usually
help you
people
can give.
that begin sentences
Yeah.
with that mean offense.
Well, I'm certainly going to give it. I just don't mean it. I'm not really all that. I'm not actually convinced that it's dangerous that somebody has a scarab that lets them supposedly talk to aliens, because I don't really think aliens exist.
I suppose what my friend is trying to say here is that what is at risk here? What is that?
Besides someone finding out a better blueberry muffin recipe
Thanks,
than me.
Bohemian Galaxy.
Hey!
Great
you.
name, by the way.
Awesome.
This could start a muffins arms race.
Possibly, but
If this
it's-
person
yeah.
is if this person has a direct channel to what may have brought life to this earth, to essentially the gods, we should be cautious on who has the ear of the gods.
How long ago was the scarab taken, or to your knowledge?
Just now,
You just-
from
Oh, just now.
And what
Wait.
made?
Yeah, from-
what made
from,
With the-
Sedek?
from
Oh,
Zedek.
but so
made-
Sedek had it before.
Yes.
Okay,
What
it
made
wasn't like it
Sedek
was
a
taken before.
good keeper of this scarab? You obviously chose him for a reason.
Yes.
Yes.
Arguably misguided.
It's obviously true he failed in his duty. And with that, suddenly the temple quakes.
It clicks.
It quakes.
Oh, it
Like there's a,
quakes.
and you see that there's a
Come on,
large
quick with me.
door starting to move to shut off from the temple, and the waters by the river begin to rise.
Is this normal? Does it do this?
We must get inside now.
Can we follow you?
Yeah.
Come, and
Okay.
like everybody runs into the temple. Do you guys all follow?
Yes, I
Yes,
follow.
Yeah.
absolutely, yes.
You everybody give me athletics checks or coordination. Give me coordination checks.
Thank you.
BSB carer.
One.
BSB
One.
care.
BSB care.
You rock. Thank you.
The
Yay, thank you.
Did you say coordination, my friend?
Yeah, let's give first of all, let's
Athletics?
give a round of applause to both Bohemian Galaxy and BSB Care.
Yay!
Keeping the lights
We
on.
love you.
We love you.
What do we roll? Coordination or athletics? It was
I
athletics?
actually need coordination.
Okay, coordination.
It's gonna be a 2 purple. It's gonna be an average coordination check.
I'm not very coordinated. Oh dear.
Wow.
Well, it was a failure with a couple of advantage, I think is what it came out to be.
What did-
Failures.
3 failures, no advantage. Okay.
Success, but 2 threats.
Success, but 2 threat.
3 successes.
3 successes.
Of course.
Um,
That's my doogie. I don't know if I'm ever gonna say that.
so
That's me.
you guys both take as you guys are trying to get in and everything. You wind
Everyone
up.
falls down, but you're like,
You know, like smacking into.
Just take
You
it
take
all.
1 point of. Take 1 point of damage.
Oh, like one round?
Yeah, just take one point of damage.
Both of us?
Yes, like
the soak do
some
anything for
debris.
that?
Debris fell on us.
Debris fell on you. It's ignoring soak. Just one wound.
Okay, great.
So yeah, as you guys are going in, the stuff falls down. It's kind of falling on you. You all make it in. The doors close, and everything is pitch black. No light.
oh no.
And I would like to thank our donors
Oh no.
for unlocking
Oh,
one of my
no. Oh, no.
favorites. You hear the skittering
No!
Oh!
of
Hates bugs.
Flesh-eating scarab beetles, or
Tiny-
they made a return?
feet.
Oh, feet?
Of yes, little 6-legged creepy
Very, very
crawlies.
Small feet.
Frick.
Is that,
All right, for just 1 second, flash paper, just so I get a quick, just a half-second glance of around the room.
Cool.
It's like pitch black.
You
like,
see-
everywhere.
You see, you're in a long tunnel that goes left and right. To the right is a wave of shiny black creepy crawlies.
Have I
Shiny
seen these
black
things before?
Beetles. Yes.
Oh.
You've seen them before aboard the Zeppelin
I kicked them
museum
onto a bunch
exhibit.
of Nazis.
Is this
It goes dark again, and you hear several watchers of Nun begin screaming in agony, and then you hear flesh being torn. What are you guys doing?
I grab whoever's near me and run to the right, I run to the left.
I want to pray to none.
I have no idea who I've grabbed in the dark, but I just
Atheist.
to the left. Follow me.
when he sparks up, what do the walls look like?
The walls are like temple, or like not temple, pyramid. They're like the type of stone that
Oh, they actually
sandstone
got
that the
sandstone.
pyramid
Ugh.
are. Yeah.
Okay.
it's dark as
I
hell.
want to start running in the other direction as well. But like
Are there-
also just like trying to like blindly rummage through my alchemy set. That's
Is
all.
there any? Are there any ropes or like vines or anything that are hanging down? Or?
Not that you can see. If anybody has a light, a flashlight, a lantern.
Oh yeah, I
A-
do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just gonna light the way with just like flash paper, like every few
I
seconds,
think-
like a slow strobe.
I think this is gonna work in our favor to have an old timey torch.
Yes.
An electric torch.
What is-
An electric torch.
What is it that you find?
Do
You find like a flashlight? Do you find a torch on the wall?
I
like
love.
with your lighter?
I love a
Like-
flashlight, like a battery powered. Right?
Yes.
Would that work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Those existed, yes.
Yes. So you know from your kind of detective kit, you
Yes.
pull out a flashlight that you use to search for documents and stuff in,
That's right.
in closed offices and everything
Yes.
that you've broken into.
I just happen to also have like a hanging lamp that never stops swinging, but that's not what I want right now.
It comes with blinds too, so you get that extra. Yeah.
Cool. Calliope is leading the way. I would imagine with her flashlight.
Yes.
You guys are running down there. What are you doing?
Well, did I see any vines or anything like that?
There's no vines.
No vines,
No
no
vines
ropes.
or anything.
This is Cairo.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a temple.
There is water. There is the Nile. So I guess yeah. I mean, it does go up or down, or is there a doorway or anything?
Yeah. So the temple, it doesn't seem to go up at all, but like there are places it kind of splits off into.
Or is the waterway still available to us?
The waterway is no longer available
Okay.
to you.
We're trapped inside the temple.
Yes. You hear another rumbling coming down another way, and water seems to be barreling towards you. And so you come to kind of a fork in the road, basically.
Okay.
You got beetles behind you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm bringing up the
Beetles
behind
to the
anyway.
left of me, water to the right, here I am, stuck
Do
in the
we
middle
know if
with
they
you.
are water adverse? Do we know these creatures?
So yeah, you've got beetles coming up this way. You got water coming down this way, and then there's this way seems clear.
To the water, the waters must be coming from somewhere. It means there's an opening somewhere.
I mean, it's like a wave of water, like in Temple of Doom. Like it's going to
But that's
rush you.
But it can wash
firing.
the beetles away, so let's go to the left.
fine. Let's go to the clear way. Even though I'm with you, I would like to dive into a wave pool real
All right,
quick.
athletics checks. Everyone.
Oh, goodness.
Zeke, when I grab somebody, are any of the watchers with us, or is it just us?
Oh yeah.
You guys have gotten split up from the Watchers.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at the rear, firing kind of systematically behind us to light it up, just so I can see how, like, to give me some light to see if the beetles are on us, and to also be firing wildly into the beetles.
Cool. So you're firing wildly into the beetles.
Athletics versus.
I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need. Actually, I apologize. We're not gonna do an athletics check. We're gonna do a vigilance check.
Yay!
Vigilance.
That's better for me.
Oh, that's worse for me.
And is it just like not against anything?
No.
It is.
It's just initiative. We're not rolling.
Fidel,
versus-
thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, what's this against, my friend?
Or is it just like a initiative check? Sort of
Unless
thing?
he's buying more
we're not going to do an
scary
initiative
beetles.
check. It's going to be, but it will be against a setback die because of the darkness. Despite, even with the flashlight, you still doesn't light up everything. And it's going to be 3 purple.
Okay.
Oh dang! I was really happy with my roll, but not.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's a big failure.
Look at my dice, Zeke. 3 blanks and a threat, but
look at
who
my
cares?
dice.
3 blanks
Nice.
on the dark dice, and I had 3 successes.
Great.
Mine is a failure and 2 threats.
Okay.
Who's on top now, Dougie?
Not
Mine
me.
is a complete wash. Complete wash.
A lot.
Yeah.
4 failures, but 1 advantage.
You regain a strain unless you want to think of something else.
No, I'll go ahead and take that strain back because I'm starting to. I mean, it's not terrible, but
Take it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I succeeded 3 times, and I got a threat.
Although I'm wondering what the failure meant. Like, what were we? Did I get washed away by the water?
No.
Yes, you
this
died.
this was
You died
vigilance.
immediately. Goodbye.
Not past.
You see.
Did not
you see
expect
a lever.
that.
Ah,
What-
yes. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Good chunk. I'm
Cool.
gonna pull the lever.
And then a stone, like a wall, like a stone door comes just to,
Oh my gosh.
and it
But like in a-
closes you guys off
in a
in
good
here,
way.
away from the water and the beetles.
Is everyone okay?
Yes.
You
Good work finding that lever there.
you as you hang out, you see that the stone wall, hear the water, and then you see that it's starting to crack under the pressure of the water.
Let's
before
go.
long.
Let's go. We don't want to wait for this stone wall to deteriorate.
I shake my head.
Before you're
and I
even
just
done
keep
saying that
running.
word, and I'm already
know.
running.
Whoa. The clue is getting to me. Never had before.
Cool. And how many successes did you get?
3.
3 successes. Great.
A million, basically.
Yes. Anybody else have success?
No.
I had negative successes.
You had negative successes. And you had threat?
I had 1 threat, yes.
1 threat. Okay.
I had 2.
Take a strain.
Whose side are you on?
So,
Story.
as you guys walk through this tunnel, what are you guys doing now? You guys just walking through the tunnel? What are you doing?
Well, yes. What do we see with the flashlight?
I have shotgun drawn, and I'm like kind of wading back and forth along with the way the flashlight, wherever you're kind of pointing the flashlight.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
I am.
So it's like
I am rearranging my alchemy stuff
oh,
as well to basically like have the chemicals that like are explosive next to each other. So the second, like if I need to like make some sort of like cocktail, I can just like bam,
Awesome.
explode.
Awesome.
You making cocktails?
We've totally lost track of Sedek completely. He got taken away early on, and then we all got split up from the Watchers. So
When we
it's
got
just
split up,
us. All right.
did we have like a good feeling like, oh, they can handle themselves, or do we have a bad feeling like, oh, they totally
My
died?
heart-
Several
tells
of them
me
were
they're
eaten
safe.
by bugs.
Some of them were eaten by bugs.
My heart tells me they're safe.
Okay,
You don't know.
I just don't
My
know.
heart.
In
It
my
is pulp,
core,
so
I
if you
know
don't
they
see them
made it.
die, odds are they're still alive.
Okay, fair enough.
On the other hand,
Pulp
if they
rules.
don't have names, they probably did die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
They were
specific-
just some red shirt.
Oh.
They're the real heroes.
washed away in a wave.
The real
Definitely
hero
alive.
I don't think I've had a chance actually to clean up after all the blood or
I don't think this
Yeah.
is the time. The stone is cracking back there. I mean, we got to keep moving.
I'm going to do the best that I can
All right.
I respect that.
as we walk.
In that case,
I'm going to
That's
freshen
like
up.
I hand you a handkerchief, which is attached to another handkerchief, which is attached to another
Yes,
handkerchief.
it's not a good time for freshening up, but it's always a good time for magic.
And we've discovered the origin of the magic castle. The end. Everybody roll a perception.
Okay.
Everybody roll a perception.
Always down to roll.
It's going to be 2 purple. Because of the darkness, it's going to be going to add a setback die to there.
I
Could
will
be
not
average.
because of my really cool skill or talent.
And you said a setback die?
God, I cannot succeed at anything.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
Aw. Ooh.
Oh my. That I have 2 successes and that's it.
2 successes.
Failure and a threat.
Failure.
A failure, and it looks like 2 advantage.
Okay.
3 failures, but 7 advantage.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Oh!
7 advantage?
Triumph!
Wow.
Yes, triumph.
Triumph plus 2 more advantage.
That is a ridiculous amount of advantage.
For a failure.
Or
That is crazy.
Calliope, what you see on the ground as you're going through is the floor seems marked here. Like it's there's all these different stones,
Huh?
and some of those stones have markings, and some of them do not.
I smell a puzzle. No one move.
Wait, do I shoot it?
No, Dougie.
Or we solve it?
No, yes. We
That
solve
thing,
it.
the second one.
Yes.
We solve it, then I shoot it.
Penny,
Yes, I'm ready.
get your law degree ass over here.
I will literally sign up for take the LSAT out of this. Let's go. I'm a lawyer now.
What is that PhD? I don't know. I'm
Doesn't
not
matter, I'm a
correcting
lawyer
it.
now. I'll
That's
be
right.
anything you want me to be.
So what do the
are these
symbols look
markings?
like? What are we looking at here?
The symbols on the ground have it looks like blades, like the etchings of blades cut into
Okay.
them.
I want to throw a stone at one of them.
Can I forensics to see how many there blades
Yeah,
there were?
I mean, it's just like it's like carved into there.
Oh, it's actually
it's like
carved
it's like a design in there.
Got it.
It's yeah.
I want to toss a hard thing, like a stone, onto it.
Okay,
Maybe
so
a
you-
loose piece of rubble onto it.
Yeah.
Roll it across or something.
Cool. Like how
Baseball
do you have like an
size?
investigation roll? What
Oh,
would be
okay. What would I do?
what would you do?
I really don't have much, but I have a
Do you have
nice.
skullduggery?
I don't. But
I do.
I
If I-
have.
if-
I have a good cunning that could help with that.
Okay.
I have a good skullduggery, and I have a cane.
Well, then
I
I'd
was
say.
gonna reach out and-
Yes, I'd say I'm going to toss a rock because I can't think of anything better to do. And then you say.
It's like, wait a second. It's like I've designed quite a few clever contraptions for this stage. Let me see if I can take a crack at this.
Okay.
And
Cane.
I remove my stone from the operation.
And I want to tap one of the likely-looking culprit stones from a distance.
All right.
As long as distance of a cane.
Cool. You kind of like press on it.
Yeah.
Cool. You press on it and it lowers. And then you hear.
No. I would re-tap that
And
until
then-
we can figure
Oh
out
my
what
God.
that is.
Along the walls kind of
What the?
and then open a little bit, revealing what looks like is men behind the wall, like mummified men, but they're with like leathery skin, and then their eyes open up and they scream an a disturbing like war cry, and they pull.
Oh my
Right. I want to use my skullduggery to figure out.
fired my gun.
I want to figure out which one of these will close to close that. If that opened it, then something
my
else must close it.
gosh.
And
Close it.
you are being attacked by mummies.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Well, we knew it was going to happen eventually, right? It was,
I don't know how my idea was any better.
He mentioned skullduggery, and I thought I would get to make a roll in there somewhere.
I think you did great. and now
Shoot
we
it!
must,
Shoot it!
and
Shoot
now
it!
we must fight.
Honestly, I am going to see if I can. It's like, is there any way to close this before they come out?
3 success. So they're gonna keep that. You can try, but they're already stepping forward. We're gonna keep the same order of
Okay.
That we did
of-
before, so
but
I'm last.
They just rolled 3 successes.
Fuck them.
So they are top
First.
of the list. And
Golly. Dang it.
yes, so
There was like zero chance of me not touching the right one. There was no roll or anything.
no,
All right.
there was not at all.
Okay.
Yes, we were going to get fucked. May as well have been you.
I mean, I saw you were activating it. What am I gonna do? No, don't do that.
No, wait.
Usually some stones are bad, some stones are good. There's a little test. You take it. I thought maybe some
Yes.
darts would fire, a big
But
scythe
at
would
least
come down.
we got a heads up.
Yeah. So yeah, the mummies step out there and swing it at you.
Of course.
Melee.
Luckily, I took toughen, so I got a couple of extra wounds.
Oh, nice.
Other than that, I'm not that great.
Well, lucky for all of us, Mr.
thank God,
Meat
thank
Shield.
God.
Whoa!
Wow.
Oh Oh well.
But
No,
he
that's
succeeded.
he succeeded.
Oh my gosh!
But
But
with 2 threats, though.
two blanks on
succeeded.
his yellows though. These are some
That's-
odd rolling tonight.
Weird.
That's a lot of yellow to roll against us.
That is a lot of yellow.
So how much damage do they do to me with their 2?
It is. Which is comes at you. He's actually coming at you with a spear.
All right.
And the damage is. Apologies. 6.
Minus my soak of 2.
Minus your Soka 2.
All right, so 4. All right.
Dang, that's still a lot. I think. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
See.
5 out of 14.
Oh.
Oh! Yay!
You
Yay!
got a
Fight
surprise.
again? What?
No,
No.
hold on.
Surprise.
Oh, wait, there's a surprise.
Oh, look at this. Plot point. Free plot point for the players.
Yay!
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
everybody. Thank you,
friends.
chat.
Thank you.
You guys have been
Oh,
amazing. And
just-
if we don't die, it'll be thanks to you.
You
What a-
guys
what
rock. Thank
impeccable
you very
timing.
much. And thank you, Dom. Applause for Dom. Dom's an awesome producer.
Yes, Dom
Yes.
is a producer and a really great friend and just a wonderful man.
He is.
An
Dom's
all-in
great people.
stand-up dude.
Okay, so that was one of the mummies
All right.
that went. These are actually not minions; they are rivals. So they're going to.
How many of them?
I don't.
There's
4.
4 of them. And what are you guys? What are you guys doing?
Well,
I know what
I
I'm doing.
shoot them with. I like.
Yeah, whose turn is it?
I hear a
Whose turn is it?
scream.
It's
I
Calliope's
fire
Oh,
into
it's
the
my
crowd.
turn.
Go.
Well, here we go. Time for me to unleash my pistol. So I've got a torch in one hand that I'm definitely shining in their direction, and then pew pew. So I'm pistol ranged light. Y'all, I'm good at it. 2 yellow, 1 green.
Love it.
And then everyone can do their worst. What do I roll at versus?
You are rolling 2 purple.
Oh, you're gonna die.
And I'm going to upgrade one of those purples to a red.
You can upgrade
Coward.
too. You should upgrade too.
Should I? Oh, I'll take it right back. Yeah, whatever. Ha ha! 2 can play that game. Yes. Guys, I'm looking at 3 yellow, 1 red, and a purple.
I believe in you.
Is there anything else I can...
Kahlua, Kahlua, Kahlua.
I've never had Kahlua in my life. I don't
Okay.
drink.
I looked it up. It actually was, I think, built in 1936, or like
That's amazing.
produced in 1936. So that's why I did it, because
Oh.
she was like obsessed with it,
I love it.
and became an alcoholic because of it.
That's like number 2 in the test, though, is buy your own flask.
Guys, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Yes.
1 success and 3 advantage.
Wow! And then with that 3 advantage, do you crit?
I don't know.
What is the crit on your?
A 4, unfortunately.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. It's a little gun, but it says 5 damage, but do I get to add?
Your successes add to it, I think.
I think it was. Oh, I don't remember what I said.
1 success.
1 success. So take 6 damage, Mr. Mummy, if you will.
All right. He takes 6 damage, but he soaks 3, so he takes 3 damage.
And then for another thing, can I shoot again, or is that it?
That is it.
Yes, I did it.
That is your move. And because these are rivals, we're gonna go mummy, player, mummy, player, mummy, player.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
So they went, you went,
Next.
and now they're going to stab me again.
no, they see Calliope as a threat, and so they're going to attack Calliope.
Oh no.
Good luck.
Oh no.
Oh, and 2 purple.
Yeah, make sure that.
Let's make
I'm
sure
also-
rolling the right thing. Yes.
I also added red because I'm real hard to hit.
Fuck that.
You are going to take 6 damage.
Ah.
Oh, minus your soak.
Okay, so that's 4 guys.
I'll be able to guard you on my turn.
Okay.
Well, you can do it now.
Penny.
No, I have to do the
So I
maneuver,
would like
and
to
then
make a
for that
cunning snare.
that round, I
So
then
what that
can
means
do.
is
Oh,
that once
really?
per
Okay.
encounter may make a track.
It's
It
not
must make
a
an opposed
maneuver in order to
vigilance
jump in
versus
front of
survival check to
somebody?
avoid
Wait.
damage
Hold on.
and
I want to hear what
Yeah.
she's doing.
So I'm
Wait.
making a cunning snare. Once per encounter may create a trap, must make an opposed vigilance versus survival check to avoid harm and ill effects. So you know those like 2 little like alchemy things,
Yes.
like things that I was doing. That was like if you put them together, they're explosive. So I want to basically create a I want to like draw a line across the ground to basically like set it off. Maybe either like a little explosive chain or like a little thing of fire. Like mummies are just dry kindling because if I remember correctly, don't they have to like take out all your liquids or whatever as to become a mummy? I think
Yes.
so. Anyway, just dry kindling. So I would cunning snare. So basically they have a wall of like small explosives or fired across that will hopefully catch should they do it. And so once per encounter may create a trap, must make an opposed vigilance versus survival check to avoid harm and ill effects. Yeah.
Excellent.
They're just methane bags wrapped in gauze, right?
It's going to be his vigilance check versus your survival check?
Correct.
Okay.
Thanks, Dom. Dom and I went over this before the game.
Awesome. Cool. Let's. We have this. You want to set the thing? We have the mummy.
Yeah.
So you're going to. We'll just make it. You do your survival, and he's going to roll his vigilance.
Great.
So we'll have you do it all. It's going to make do your survival roll, but against 2 red.
2 red. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Which will.
Yeah.
Where's
So I think maneuvers can only be done on your turn.
Okay.
They're not reactions, from my understanding.
Okay.
And I'm going to upgrade.
Oh,
too late.
Too late.
Too late.
Too late.
Ooh, good job on that.
I'm actually gonna reroll.
Revati.
You're gonna reroll. I'm gonna upgrade. No, I can't
Are you
upgrade on
upgrading?
rerolls.
Okay,
I
got it,
can't
got it,
upgrade
got
on
it.
rerolls. I was kidding. That would be unfair.
Okay.
It's still a failure.
I know.
No, wait.
It's just an advantage. 1 advantage.
One advantage.
We got 2 more rerolls. Do you want that just?
Should I do it?
I
Was
think
this
it'd
to
be
attack?
cool if-
Yes, it's so cool. You
Okay,
have to
okay.
use it.
I'll do one more reroll.
Make it
One more to
work. This is gonna
And
kill
then I'm
all
gonna
of
use a
them.
plot point to
Where'd
upgrade.
my reroll go?
Wait, you
No.
can't.
I
Yeah.
can't?
If
Okay,
he
that's
can't,
totally
then
fine.
yeah,
That's
it's-
That's
sorry.
gotta, Yeah,
It's already
gotta be
set.
the state.
Totally forgot. Thanks, guys, for rules lawyering me. I appreciate all of you. Okay, that's good. That's fucking
That's
good.
a 6 success.
Okay, so yay.
Worth
Okay,
it.
so it's 1 threat and 3 successes.
4 successes.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Yay,
So
thanks,
the
Rick.
stress of putting this together with the mummies and everything causes you to take 1 strain.
Okay.
And so
Oh well.
the
Cunning snare.
and then what is the explosion do? Like what is the damage on it? What does it do?
Cunning snare doesn't specify that. Do you just want me to describe what happens?
So you're setting off like an explosive device.
Yeah, so I'm basically setting off a line of explosive devices. So my intention is for the spark to catch on the
With the chemicals that you have
Yeah.
for your alchemy.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do an alchemy roll.
Okay, great.
And we're gonna make it against 3 purple.
Okay.
It just says to avoid harm
3
and
purple.
ill
That's it.
effects.
Great. I'm rolling.
Yeah, and that was 4 successes, correct?
Yes,
From your
4
last roll.
successes,
Great.
yeah.
So I'm gonna remember that.
Okay. Not too bad.
Pretty great.
Oh dear. 2 threat.
But no successes?
No successes.
Okay, it does 4 damage then.
Okay, to them
for,
or me?
For your snare. No, it does 4 damage to the mummy.
And how does it cut? What does it do to cut up the battlefield?
So,
I think that like for what I was imagining is it draws like a literal line that they have to like every time they have to like try and cross it, they take that 4 damage because that's what cunning snare does.
yes.
Cool.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's there's a line between the two of between your party and them, and yeah. So every time they step by, so a mummy that's stepping forward to you because it's their next attack. They take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Automatically they soak 3.
Oh.
That will be still does a little bit of damage.
Good.
It doesn't. Any chance it bypasses their soak because they are just dry kindling, and she did specifically make it for
Dry kindling?
This isn't just shooting them.
Yeah.
This was something kind of designed
Yeah.
to work against them.
Yeah.
No, I'll allow it.
Yay!
And that's how you do it. That's how you play role-playing games.
I'm gonna write that song.
I do.
Yes.
Jingles are now.
Yay!
Jingles and
Jingles are now rewarded by
Celebration tunes.
Okay, so a mummy steps across and slices.
Slices.
Slices at
Slices.
Slices and
no,
dices.
you. 2 purple.
They're special Ginsu mummies.
That being said, we still.
Oh!
Oh my God! Can
Wow.
we make you reroll? Oh my
Yeah, can we make you
Oh,
reroll?
can I?
Why do I go so late? I'm supposed to bodyguard them.
By the way, he got a triumph. That's why we're
Yeah,
all
right.
very
Yes.
angry right now.
I don't know if they
So-
have a straight down camera or not for out there, but that's a brutal roll.
You should use your reroll.
Yeah, can I use my reroll?
Make a reroll.
Oh, that's his reroll.
No.
Hudson,
No.
do the thing that you do where you make Zeke agree with you.
That's once per encounter.
Once per session. The blue die is the 10.
Oh, gee, this is.
37.
Okay,
Well,
got
at
it.
least that.
37 what?
That's
That's
well,
the
So
critical.
that's
There's a
that's
crit
what
table.
the crit is.
God, I thought that was how many wounds. I was like, that's
I'm
too
dead.
many.
I'm dead.
That's too
No.
many.
No, 37's nothing. You'll be like wildly stunned or something for a
Yeah,
second.
it'll be something. So 37.
Or you lose a limb. I forget which.
Increased difficulty of next check by 1. Okay, cool.
Okay,
so, yes,
Great.
basically you've got an upgraded difficulty.
Great.
But how much damage did you take?
Yeah, that was 4 successes.
It was a lot. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it was
I
8
would buy
points of
that.
damage.
8 points of damage.
Oh,
Got
no.
it. My soak, right?
Yeah, minus your soak.
Okay, so that's 6. I'm
6.
taking 6, folks.
Oh, we're
that
taking
was a
some
lot.
damage here.
That is.
So yeah, you
I gave you a
you
pencil.
You did.
you set up the trap. The mummy steps over it, and it angers him so much he's like, "Ah!" and then stabs.
Oh no.
Is it a long? Do they have like?
They have
like,
spears.
Okay, so they're still back a little bit, or are they right up?
They're right up. It's kind of like Jason and the Argonauts. Like they're like,
Okay.
you know,
Oh man, one of my favorites.
so good.
Just one of my favorites. Oh, we're gonna need to fight a Hydra.
And
Don't encourage it,
next
don't encourage
is
Yeah.
Dougie.
Okay,
Finally, Dougie, kill them.
great. Is there more? Like right now, one's engaged with each one of my allies.
Yes.
Friends.
Friends.
You almost called us friends.
Friends.
That really touched me.
For allies, that's it. Allies on the sheet of paper. That's when you figure it out. With my shotgun that I have, it does have essentially like a spread, so I don't want to catch any of my friends
Right.
In the blast radius. So would I be able to essentially shoot? Is there only one at this point that's like further off?
If you can use your maneuver to aim to avoid that complication.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at the one.
No, maneuver.
There's-
you have
there's-
maneuver and an action. Using the maneuver doesn't cost you your attack. He's just
Yes.
saying.
But I need my maneuver to position myself in front of my allies so that I.
You can use a strain to take a second
It's
maneuver.
2 strain to take a second maneuver. But then it would be 3 strain, right, to do that?
No, well, it wouldn't be strain immediately. It'd be strain when I
If somebody.
position myself.
Okay.
But for 2 strain, you could take that maneuver to set that up.
Yeah. So actually,
and,
you know what?
And still shoot 2 mummies or more
Yeah,
mummies.
that is what I'll do. I will essentially do my first maneuver to kind of like duck to the side, line up 2 in the shot, fire, and then essentially take 2 strain to suffer 2 more strain to position myself between essentially like myself and like at least 2 of my allies.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Roll it.
Okay.
Uh,
Shotgun time.
You said allies again, and we all heard it.
Shotgun
Friends.
meat shield.
Friends,
That's what my
friends, and
face dropped.
allies.
So just so I
But
know,
not frenemies. Or
there are
close
still,
acquaintances.
So there is the mummy that was engaged with Calliope, the mummy that is stabbing Penny.
You're engaged?
And then there's
Congratulations.
the
it's
mummy
nothing.
that's going
Headache.
after
Dr.
Unexpected.
Yeah, doctor.
Are you going for the one that's
Doctor.
off on that hasn't attacked yet, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna be shooting at the one that hasn't attacked, and then I'll try and line it up with the one that.
Well, these two have
just-
been
it just
damaged,
went
so they're
forward.
more likely to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. But I'm guessing that I'm not going to be able to line up two that are engaged with two other people, and like it's always going to be the one that's off, and then one that I can get in the blast when it's engaged. Because no matter what, like if you're engaged with someone, it's going to be I can't like just be like, oh, you two.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that like that's where my
that
launch
makes
was
sense.
coming from.
Yeah.
Cool.
And what am I rolling up against?
Oh, you're rolling 2 purple.
Okay.
I'm gonna upgrade though to a red.
Upgrade back.
Yeah. Can
Upgrade
I, yeah.
back.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam.
Good.
No.
Did you replace that? Oh, so you knocked down the red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's still just going to be
Still that.
my three for ranged and my 2 and then the normal 2.
Cool.
Oops.
Triumph!
So
apply to both of them?
a triumph, a success, and 3 threats.
3 threats.
Pretty great still.
Cool. How do you want to spend your? I mean, you want to use that for the damage, or is there anything else you want to do with it?
What does it do for the damage?
I mean, it makes it a crit automatically.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna absolutely do that.
Okay.
Because it has vicious 2, blast 4, and knockdown.
Cool. Let's see what
You're
that
so
does.
mad right now with your mummies getting torn up.
God. I'm doing that kid temper tantrum thing that they did.
Yeah, I think the blast 4 is just how much in the spread it could be, possibly.
Blast 4. General skills, that's the wrong thing. Book diving, the most fun thing people like to watch at home. Where's my thing? Split item qualities. There we go. Sorry.
There we go. That's
Blast 4. If success, each engaged suffers equal amount of damage to the blast rating plus the number of. So that was successful. What is the blast rating for?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I was only really able to line up 2 of them.
Yes.
So, so it'll be so blast 4. So they're going to
So you
take.
hit 2 targets. Yes.
So
They
that will
both
be.
suffer the crit?
Yes.
No, one only suffers the crit.
I'm gonna have the one that was attacking her suffer the crit.
Okay,
If, that,
cool.
if I get a choice.
Okay.
They both suffer the crit.
Wrong game.
But they also have knockdown and then vicious 2, and it's gonna be a total of 10 damage.
Wow. So vicious 2. So that'll be 10 damage plus whatever you roll and the plus 20. So, do you want to roll? the
Yes.
D10s?
Which one's high?
Oh well, actually here I have,
Oh, great. Sorry.
I have my own.
Professional gamer over here.
2.
2.
Reroll! That's really cool. Gosh.
99.
Some red shirt! Some red shirt! Some red shirt!
Gosh,
And I think the vicious
That was
2, right? Doesn't
amazing.
that
That
raise
makes it
that?
120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
120.
120.
That's
upgrade
hilarious.
difficulty checks to 2. Okay, so
Best reroll ever from 2 to 99.
so he's stabbing Penny. He's like, and you just walk up with your shotgun and you blast him right in the face.
Not in my house,
His-
because this is my house now.
The
She's like,
eye
none
sockets,
of that now.
The eye sockets on this mummy's head just turn to dust with,
Nice.
with the impact of your buckshot. The buckshot then goes through that and hits another mummy, taking both 10 damage each.
Yes.
Is that it? Okay, cool. And they both
Oh my
go
gosh.
circa 3.
And then there's also
That's so
knockdown.
much.
So if if one of them was alive, I don't know what the knockdown does, but I'm guessing maybe it knocks them down.
What did 120 say?
So as I read, no longer see. Upgrade difficulty checks times 2.
Yeah.
Upgrade perception and vigilance checks times 3. Yeah, this guy is not seeing anything at all.
Not when you attack my friends.
I take out a piece of taffy and
Seven.
toss it to you.
That's right. I still have my
Great.
uneaten taffy. I wonder if that'll be useful in some way.
The taffy scares me. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't put it in a flask.
Oh,
I don't know
because of
how
the
to drink.
Candyman.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
never
The-
get
But it's
candy
not
the same
hard.
way.
The mummy,
It isn't.
The second mummy you hit comes after you, but it steps over your trap. What is it called again?
It's explosive liney. I don't know.
It steps over her trap.
Yeah.
It takes another 4
cutting
damage.
snare.
So it's like, there you go.
What did you say?
It takes
Barely
another 4
more
damage.
graceful. Barely
Um,
more
I
graceful.
thought
Everybody-
you wanted me to name my trap.
Everybody roll their
lining.
perception.
Oh, by the way, I have a thing where I have heightened awareness. Allies within short range get to add a boost die to perception and visual.
purple.
Oh, fuck yeah.
2 purple, and that's awesome.
And
Remember that.
does
Yeah,
that help us?
everybody-
What are we doing?
So-
Yeah,
we
everybody
add a
gets
boost
a
die, right?
A
boost.
boost
Everybody
die?
gets
Just
a boost.
because you're friends with me.
Total complete wash.
We're friends.
Oh, thank God! I finally succeeded at something. 3 success and a threat.
And it's 2 purple?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Oh.
That
A
is
failure and an
advantage.
advantage.
That out.
Not great.
Mine was a complete wash, so technically a failure.
Wait, so that
Gosh,
cancels each
I'm
other.
usually so good at this.
Okay.
And so you've got
Wait, no, I have
2
this.
success.
Wait, what? No, I got that.
Yeah,
I got
it's
that.
Failure.
Oh, 2 success, 4
failure
advantage.
and
Right.
Yes,
advantage.
2
Roll
success,
it
4
to see.
advantage.
2 success, 4
Boom! Now
advantage.
you have
A failure.
No, well, oh yeah, it's a
Don't
wash.
thank me. I got it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
I still
Failure.
have 2 advantages.
Yeah, I'll take
Still,
it.
thank you for helping.
Who succeeded? Oh, cool. You guys noticed that the
We did,
long,
teacher. We did.
That side.
I have
I
to
would
say.
say
You got most prepared in 4th grade.
you noticed 2 different things.
Okay.
You notice because you're closer to them. The longer the mummies are out into the hallway, in the hallway, the more they're decomposing.
Okay.
So it's like the flesh is starting to fall off. The muscle tissue on their arms is shrinking, and then you, as you kind of step back away from your attacker,
Yes.
step in a puddle of water that is, and you look back and you see that more water is starting to.
Of course, because that
To
that
come in.
stone was cracking.
Yes.
I think we should retreat. It seems every time they try to walk closer to us, they start decomposing or getting in worse shape.
But
we
to
have
run
water-
away, we have to
water
run
behind
through
us.
them.
Yes,
Do we
but
not?
let's destroy them first and then run through them. So if
Or
they
both.
if they become weaker while they're walking towards us, then let's just retreat and then.
If
move forward.
if we cross your very fun line, do we get hurt?
I believe you will, but I have and then actually I want to take like a neutralizer, like whatever like chemical that is, and like everyone hold out
Water
your
would
hand.
work, I think.
Water would also probably work, yes. But also if you want to run through before that, and just like here, have some little powder. and
As
just
you
pour
guys
a
are
little
talking,
powder.
another mummy
Another mummy.
Oh,
Let's go. Oh shit.
Stabs me.
Stabs you.
Of course he
God.
does.
You're the only one I'm not
Oh
protecting.
no.
Yeah, you
2
are
purple.
terrifying.
Presence.
And a crit.
That's
So like, how
right.
much? What's happening to me here?
So you are going to take 5 points of damage. Oh no, sorry, 6 points of damage.
All right.
Um,
4.
And then a crit.
Ooh.
We're
Only
going
got 5
to do-
points left.
I know.
We're
We
going to
got it. We're
do-
gonna get out of here.
Blue is the 10. Oh, weak.
24.
24. Where's my reroll? I'm just kidding. You are going to add a setback die in your next check.
All right. Put that out there. And now it's my turn.
Yes.
All right. So have I also noticed that they are decomposing the farther back they get?
I've yelled that out. I've yelled
Yeah,
that out.
she's
So I
yelled
know
it
the
out.
knowledge.
What's beyond? Like if we had
Well,
continued
shine-
going forward
yes.
past all the stones and everything, what's beyond that way?
There is a staircase that descends.
All right. I'm going. So is Explodey Liney behind me?
What?
Is Explodey Liney behind me? Her trap.
Yes.
the name for her trap.
Yeah, thank you. That is
Very good.
We could just
It
call
was
it.
inspired.
We call it Helga. We want to give it a name. All right.
Oh.
I want to try it. It's like, so this thing's coming at me. The more farther it gets, I want to try like lure it back as it's coming at me, and I just keep going back until I'm almost at the line, and I just try to, just as I just want it to like lunge for me, and just as it lunges, I'm just gonna disappear. It's like poof, cloud of smoke, and then as it goes forward, it'll just step into that. It'll step over into the line because I'm just not there.
Is that your turn? Will that be your turn when we get to your turn, or
It is my action. This is my
It
action.
is action.
It is your action. Are you up next?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
you
the
are.
last. I'm the last
You
person to
are.
go. Everybody
Duh.
else is
So
time
yeah,
to go.
you. Thank you. I apologize. Yes. So you.
I figured as if
disappear.
it's a skill roll, it would probably be deception or skullduggery.
No, wasn't that a thing that we had where like once per turn?
Oh, I
per
can
session-
automatically make stuff disappear, but I'm also trying to get him to time it just so as I disappear, he falls into that trap.
Roll
and
your
takes
skullduggery.
damage. Okay.
or deception. I'll take either or.
Either, and they're both excellent. So
I kind of rule it.
We'll make it
yeah.
a deception roll.
okay. Versus what?
You're going to be against his cunning.
Okay.
So it is 2 red.
I'm
Or two-
Doug,
sorry,
you're
2
saying
purple.
for magic.
I'm missing a red.
Are you
I think.
Oh yeah, it's over
yes.
here.
But it's 2
it's 2 purple. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, and a setback die. Because I got stabby. All right.
This looks good.
This looks
Wow,
good.
so many blanks on
That's
those
3
dice.
success.
Hell yeah.
Those get 3 success and an advantage.
Hey.
3 success and an advantage. Great. You. He takes 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Ha-ha.
Oh, by the way, it cost me a plot point to do that,
Nice.
Yeah.
and he takes the full 4 because the soak doesn't work
Wait, did
against
I-
your
I
trap.
put my skull down, right? I think so.
I think so.
Okay. Well, I lost the skull.
There's my thing.
Oh no, that was your skull. Take that back.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
skull
cool.
goes here. You
Wait,
can
yeah,
have
I'll
this skull.
take
There
that.
you go.
Yay, there
All
you
right.
go. Yay.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Yay.
And I appear, like the moment somebody looks, it's like somehow I'm on the other side past the
Nice.
past everything.
Cool.
Oh man!
My brother was murdered by
Unexpected.
Oh, I love that.
What was
Right.
that?
Yeah.
my brother was murdered by a magician.
I love how you said like your brother's murdered by somebody who completely matches my description.
Yeah,
He
it's
specializes in disappearing.
Yeah, it's very suspicious. Let's continue.
Top of the next round, a mummy is going to be attacking, but they're getting weaker. So.
Yay.
Yes.
Good.
Die. Deteriorate. Faster.
Wait, but who's he
Die.
attacking?
Try
Yeah,
it.
who's he attacking?
Because add a setback die to that,
All
or 2 setback die to that actually,
Okay.
and I take the damage.
Wow. Oh.
No,
Oh,
you
that
knocked
was
that.
not
You didn't go too. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
That's better.
Is that?
We don't
Was
know
that what it was?
I
Because
can't
it could be a
remember.
triumph.
I like the way it looks right now.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let's corroborate
it's
that
a
story.
failure, but
With
a
a triumph.
triumph. What is the triumph? So the triumph is this. He fails to strike you, but because Dougie steps in, and as a result,
Gonna make my many.
he actually like knocks Dougie out of the way. Like Dougie stops the attack, but he comes in and he checks Dougie, thus stopping you from bodyguarding anybody else this round.
Sounds good.
Ooh, okay, that's a good triumph, but thank you. Which
Yeah.
part of your body got shaved this time?
And Calliope, what is yours?
They're Brazilian.
I look like a swimmer.
I want to see, does my flashlight do anything to them? Does it speed up their process at all?
No, it does not.
Does the heat of my flashlight? Well, I'm just gonna try this.
Do you wanna see if there might be anything around, or is there anything?
I mean, yeah. Is there a source of light nearby, like a torch or anything?
There's not like a torch or anything. Like yes, there actually I'll say
Oh,
yeah.
do you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
This is weird. I'm gonna go into my detective kit. I definitely have a flashlight, right?
She's resourceful.
And I'm going to take out a magnifying glass, which I definitely have, and I'm going to burn a motherfucker using the light.
I don't know if that will work.
Googling it right now.
Yeah. That's fine. Even if it doesn't.
I hate to argue against, like, it absolutely will not work.
No.
It absolutely
No.
would not
But
work.
I will allow.
Thanks, ally.
get on the right side of the lining.
My true ally is physics.
So what do you want to do? That'll be helpful.
So I can't do that.
You cannot. You cannot.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, that's the real world. Who knows what happens in pulp?
No,
Pulp is
that's
like,
fine.
no,
That's fine.
no.
That's fine. I'm going to. Was there an opening
I'm
when
sorry,
when
I'm
the door?
bad.
No, that's
K70
fine.
does it.
Huh?
At least a K70 does it, so you have to have like a certain heated light anyway.
Oh wow! Oh,
Yeah,
they have
you
real
can
smart.
do it.
So
There
if
could be a
Specifically,
plot point.
mummy disintegrating lights out there.
was there when the doors open? Did the floor remain the same?
Yeah, floor remained the same.
Okay, then you know what I can do since I'm not very helpful. I can actually take 2 strain to totally disengage. It's called tumble, and I can head over to where Dr. Invisible is. Dr. Unexpected.
Great. So you do that.
So that's what I'm gonna do. So and I think that I don't actually know what disengage means, but I imagine it just says disengage.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's just the one that I was guarding in front of
Oh,
you.
okay,
so
cool.
You should be fine.
Okay, cool.
I'm worried about when we get a chance to do something that there's probably some lever or something that can at least close these guys off so no more mummies show up because he added another one just a second ago. If
Right,
we
right,
close
right.
these up,
Yeah, where did
at
that
least
one
we
come
don't
from?
have to deal with
No, I've only rolled
more.
4.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, I thought you had like another
No.
mummy showed up.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I tumble out of the way
Cool.
and head over.
So you are over by Dr. Unexpected. What are you guys doing?
I'm running towards the group.
So you're gonna use your maneuver. Okay, the mummy's gonna go first. And
That mummy did have his eyes blasted out. By the way.
Yeah, he just
Does.
this whole
Oh, I thought that
Yes.
mummy was dead.
No, he's not dead,
No,
but
he's
his
not
eyes are
dead.
blasted out.
Wait, he's not dead, so he's still attacking me then.
he's still
Yeah.
attacking
Okay,
you, but
but
it's gonna be
He's
very
gonna have a hard
difficult.
time seeing. you.
Okay,
Yes.
Well, he survived
I'm
the
sorry. I
damage
would
from
like to
that
actually
thing.
take my.
Wow.
He's a
Can
mummy.
Can I
What?
take my action?
Yeah, how many times did
sorry.
Brendan
Can I take
Fraser
my
just
action
scream and
before I
shoot him
run?
in the face?
So
many times.
The mummy's gonna go first.
Oh, okay.
and then
Mummy
yes,
was like a
and
special
yes.
name.
Okay, great.
And he is much. Well, he is very
These
weakened.
mummies have names with
Yeah.
just boring names like Fred.
Upgrade
Yes.
difficulty by 2, so it's gonna be. I'll let you.
Don't say
roll.
Steve though.
Would you
because
like me
then all-
to? I'm never mind.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm gonna. It's gonna be 2 red to try to hit you.
Thank God. Thank God.
Oh no, that's good, isn't
That's
it?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And he fails to hit you.
Thank God.
He fails to hit you, but he has 3 advantage.
Ugh.
The 3 advantage is he's
He grows 3 eyes back.
yes.
That's such a cool thing that happened.
Or no, that was only 2 advantage. So he's just gonna get a boost die on his next one. So you're gonna move.
Hopefully there won't
What are
be.
you gonna do?
Well, so first I would like to use Templar. I like
Okay.
to use this just to like Eldritch Blast him.
All right.
Yeah, and then
You can do that?
Did you multi-class into Warlock?
Yeah.
I like to Eldritch Blast him and then run.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Great. Okay. Beep, 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 beep.
Dr. was like, wait, what was that?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, what?
I mean, I was saving it because I wanted to make it a character moment. And here we are doing just
Yeah.
that. What am I rolling up against, my friend?
You are rolling up against 3 red or 3 purple. I apologize.
Do I have any boost die from anyone, friends? Any reason? Any reason I have a
I
boost die?
don't
Probably
think there would
not.
be a reason because
No.
they don't know
No,
what
you
you're
can
doing.
upgrade.
I just
And
got
assist.
knocked out of the way, so
What?
You
unfortunately
can
I'm not
upgrade
doing
for a plot
anything.
point.
You can upgrade for a
Yeah, why not? We're almost towards the end of the night.
No, that goes to Zeke. Yeah.
So it goes to Z. Yeah, let's go.
so
So I'm
many
taking
skulls.
I'm taking a green in that
Okay.
case, right? Yeah.
Or you can take a green
You
and
can
turn
take
it
a
into
green.
yellow.
Yeah.
I already had 2 yellows in my hand, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, that made me very uncomfortable. I'm not used to dice
It's not a success.
slap down.
It's a complete wash. wash.
A complete wash.
Again.
Wait, any more?
Nope.
So
No.
for whatever reason,
Yeah.
like you attempted to do the magic
Yeah.
and it doesn't work.
I'm wounded. I'm like
Yeah.
because I've got
You had to
Yeah.
pray to Nun for magic to work in this temple.
Yeah.
You have to get his
Nun.
permission.
yeah.
So you're gonna run past the
Towards my friends.
Okay,
Towards
cool.
Kyle specifically because
Yes.
Kyle saved me earlier.
and you
No, I'm with them. You
It's
run
still
towards
character moment. We
the
don't
rest
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
yeah. The rest.
I'm
of it,
trying to like.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to essentially like distract the horde.
yeah, and you took a crit, didn't you?
I took a crit.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
you should have had a setback die on the last thing that you did, but you already washed anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Please don't.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we'll
I
leave
did
it
not
be.
know that. I can do that for my next roll.
So everybody is everybody is over except for Dougie.
Yeah, I'm the only one because I used my maneuver to get between them and everybody else. Though
Yes.
he did, one of them pushed me out of the way.
Yes. He's going to go for you. There's the other one's going to go. The last one
When
remaining.
we found out that you can't bodyguard anybody, we all left.
That's okay.
You are worthless to us now, Dougie.
I realize now I have to put more into vigilance so I can be higher up in the
Yes.
order.
And it's a failure.
Triumph. Oh, thank God.
I haven't even got to use my soap.
It's a failure with
That's awesome.
2.
Have you not taken any damage yet?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm not
The
gonna-
meat shield hasn't taken any damage.
I got-
Because he went so late.
I got 5 soak and 18 wound, and I'm still, or like, I have nothing current, but my threshold is 18. So.
So
Oh my God.
you guys can start to hear the stone wall start to, and then water you see on the floor starting to to flow. It's actually you get a little like 2-inch river.
Trickle, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. Everybody run.
So you're
Yes.
gonna
Sure.
bypass your action and run.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There's no particular reason to fight these guys.
Yes.
Cool.
Anyone that's going slow, I pick up.
You guys
I am
run,
wounded.
and
saw my torch.
you come to a dead end.
No.
Down the stairs? You said
You
we go
run
that
down
way?
the stairs, and then you come to a dead end. But
I kick it.
you
Okay,
see
but-
that the wall is somewhat weak. It could be blasted open.
Okay. I'm gonna start creating something to blast that open.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just chuck it at the wall,
Just
and then
chuck it
I'll
at the
kick
wall.
it.
Just chuck.
I'm
I
guarding
chuck-
behind
I-
us.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll your alchemy.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So boop boop boop. What am I rolling against, my friend?
We're gonna say
It's weak.
it's gonna be weak. So I'm
I
gonna
mean,
make it. I'm gonna
shotgun
make
might
it.
do
It's
it
gonna be
too,
2
but-
purple. We're also running out of time.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
gonna
can
be,
I
it's
shotgun?
gonna be-
Can I shotgun at the same time?
Ooh, I give her one of my bullets, and you say you can open it and use some of the gunpowder. To make
Great.
Oh,
so we'll
yeah.
say a
Lively.
boost die there.
Yay.
Yeah.
And then what I'll allow is I'll allow you.
I don't know if that's how it works, but we'll try.
And then if
Trust me, magnifying glasses
missing?
and lights.
Yeah. More.
That would work. All of my ideas work very well.
and then just to kind of move things along. So Dougie said he could blast it, so you could put it on the wall.
Yes.
And
Then I'll just wedge it in there.
he'll explode it. So we're gonna let you upgrade. So you can add a green or a yellow.
I'm gonna add
or
a
make a
green.
green a yellow or add a green.
I'm gonna make a green and yellow.
Cool. Roll it.
Sorry, leave you hanging.
1 triumph.
Triumph!
Already.
Yes.
Okay. So there's that.
And that was a success.
And that cancels that out, and that cancels, no, that cancels that out. So we have 1 success, 1 advantage, 1 triumph.
The whole
Awesome.
pantry full of healing
Just
potions.
one
It-
of everything.
You blast open the wall, and it opens up into a large room that covered in cobwebs, and it's you only can make out anything in it through Calliope's flashlight, but it doesn't seem like there's much in there. It seems like a dead end, but you see something very strange.
Oh my God.
It looks like a flying saucer crashed in the room.
Is it high ground?
It looks like
How big
there's kind of like a dome. It's big. It's
Yeah.
like there's
Like fries at Burbank?
yes,
yeah,
it's about fries at Burbank size. And then there's like a glass dome, and then there's like 2 skeletons sitting in the cockpit.
When you say crash, does that mean it crashed through the temple? Like, is there an opening to sunlight?
There is not.
They built the temple around it.
It looks like it. The strange thing is it looks like it crashed inside the temple after it had been built.
The fuck?
Do we have time for one more roll, or do we? Have
None
time
of this
for
makes
one?
any sense to me.
Well,
But
the water is now starting.
is
to
it the
rise.
high
You
ground though?
hear-
Is it,
Guys!
can we climb on top of the saucer
Oh my
to
god!
not
Does
leave?
anyone have piloting?
You can climb in. You can maybe enter the saucer and
Done.
get into it.
Let's get it.
Let's
Yeah, let's
do
just
that.
get in it. Let's just get in it.
Right,
Let's go.
it's time.
Let's go.
So you rush over to it. You open up the canopy, and you figure out a way to kind of like open it up, and you get in.
I take the
you
skulls of
seal
the
it,
two people.
Yeah.
You seal it. Okay.
Does only do only one of all of our eyes go black, or do all?
Yeah. Just as you get in, the water.
That was the second test.
The water and mummies like burst into the room and start filling it up. Water starts seeping in through the underneath. You kind of we're running out of time, so you start kind of randomly like
Yes,
hitting hitting buttons, trying to get it to start. Suddenly, there is the thing seems to power up
Hell yeah.
and start to the saucer around you starts to spin, and then white light surrounds you. And then we'll find out next week
Oh,
what
yay!
happens on the League of
Huzzah,
Adventure.
the League
Thank
of
you
Adventure.
so much to everybody who
Thank
watched
you.
Thank you.
tonight. Thank you so much for everybody who donated.
Thank you.
Again,
you so much for the
Bohemian
donations.
Galaxy, Fidelt 104,
Night Steed,
Some
thank
Red Shirts, you all, Night Steed.
Thank you for the reroll.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope you tune in next week. Does anybody have anything they want to plug in the meantime? Anything you want to say?
Does this adventure have a title? Is this the League of Adventure and something, or are we waiting
Oh,
until the
we'll
end for that?
reveal it
All right.
after the next, because it would be a spoiler
All
for
right.
next week.
And the Egyptian aliens.
That's
Yeah.
already been spoiled.
I'm ready for it. Yeah, I mean, if we want to do the go around the table, tell what we're doing thing.
You guys can do that. I'm just a dog trainer. Like, I don't have
That's
the
really
cool
cool.
stories. Like, everybody else is writing comics and doing amazing things.
But he gets to hang out with dogs all day.
I have the best job in the world, but it's not.
the best
It
boys.
doesn't.
If you Instagrammed your shit, you would have more followers than any of us.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
Very
It's
true.
dogs.
I only follow dogs and cats on Instagram.
I do follow my
Valid.
shit.
Like a few artists, but
Yes.
mainly dogs and cats.
I mean, I'm on Tempting Fate on Sundays, so come watch that. We're doing The Rock, so you can see me and Sam get up to nefarious things. Also on Saturday, if any of you are like Vast fans, we're doing a Vast Frontier thing, so follow that like tag on Twitter because there's 14 people doing like a Unification Day game, and we're just gonna be like tweeting the whole day about it. So you can follow that. And,
Hashtag Vast Unification.
no, it's gonna be Vast Frontier is what
Vast
it's called.
Frontier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What does doing the rock mean?
Yeah, I was curious about that.
Like,
It's a really dirty
So
game.
like
I mean,
on
it
the
can
island,
be-
the rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually The Island The Rock. It's the movie The Rock. It's Lasers and Feelings,
Gotcha.
the game with the skin for The Rock. So we're all playing criminals. And yeah,
Cool.
I'm excited.
Fun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like
Sunday.
the rock.
Kyle, Amy.
You can. I'm Kyle. You can find me on Twitter at KJC Illustration. Right now, as of Sunday, the 3rd episode of Venture Brothers has aired for season 7. That's the end of like the essentially first 3-parter arc that we have for it, and it's freaking phenomenal. I suggest everyone watch it.
So good.
I like it. You may not have caught up. I know that seasons are few and far between, so it's phenomenal.
I just got Hulu, so I am now starting to work my way through all of the Venture Brothers because I've only ever caught them sporadically.
You only had
so
10 years between seasons.
Yeah.
You can't be expected to catch up.
I'm Amy Vorpahl. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at VorpahlSword, and I will always post what the heck I'm up to. And I do stuff over at Nerdist on Saving Throw, at Geek and Sundry, Alpha, and just smatterings of places. Next thing I'm doing, I think might just be, actually, you know what? It's cool. I started working for AMC Theaters, and so you might see me cropping up. I don't know where it will go, but I'll let you know. But that's kind of a cool thing.
Excellent.
fun.
I am Zeke
people.
Panero. You are going to find us all here next week, next Tuesday at 8 p.m., where you will find out where they went, what happened to these characters. You can follow me in the meantime at Fun Size Horror on Instagram.
Fun Size what?
And on the Twitter.
Zeke.
Horror. Fun Size Horror. Enunciation. Or go to funsizehorror.com for short horror films. It's kind of a Funny or Die for horror. Horror. And
That's a weird word.
It's just
It is.
it's a problematic word.
it is a problematic word, and it's a problematic world. So I will let you guys all go to bed or do whatever. I don't care.
You don't have to go to sleep,
but we'll
but
see
you
you next
can't
week.
stay here.
Have a good night.
Bye.